Fly Audible and travel You're
Hey,
like
it's
5 seconds
Otaku.
off. You said hello chat beforehand again.
Taco is back in my chat. My most loyal viewer. So Taco, how have you been? It's been a hot second. Heb ik zo exciting. So Taco, how have you been? It's
Why were you suddenly unmuted? How weird. Sorry about that, chat. Anyone on my stream?
hello chat.
Every time, Milkshake. Every time.
I try my best.
Apparently, I'm not tired right now. Apparently.
I have been good. I had some exams. Now they are finally over again, so I can go trucking again. With this, I'm sure Izzy is very happy. Now she doesn't need to complain about me not joining anymore.
Unless you don't join for other reasons.
Yes. I appreciate every complaint. What do you mean? I do appreciate every complaint. The
No,
more
you don't.
complaints,
You're
the
a
better.
liar. You're a liar.
That's quite rude. Sniff.
I hear you bad mouthing me every day.
I don't back much. I appreciate you. I do have to admit I do troll quite often.
That's right, everybody does.
And that's why we are basically an internet family.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. We gotta go pick up my thing.
I still don't know where you are going.
I am going to the north of Poland to then see if I can go anywhere more further south.
North
So we
of
can...
Poland.
Yeah. Don't crash. Thanks, James.
You mean
Do you want to join
Kaliningrad?
chat anyway, James, with us? You're welcome to.
Izzy, do you mean Kaliningrad by any chance?
I don't know.
Because that's Russia. Gdansk is northern Poland. I can go to Lodz potentially, I think.
Just give me 5 seconds and I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got one for Lodz. This one reached highest, I think.
I'm just picking up my
Asphalt
cargo.
Miller.
Give me a second. Give me 5 minutes, man! God.
Taco, I forgot if I replied, but I have been doing quite well, thank you. Just so quite hot here. Like
It's
in my
very
room
hot.
is now 31 degrees Celsius.
Wow, I think
So,
you've
yeah.
got me beat. What are we? We are
I mean,
27.
only reason. I mean, outside it's also like 26, I think. But my room is just a lot hotter because I look like a south side and just.
We're going to Gdansk.
I will head for Lodz and then see how far we both are in our endeavors.
Well, I'm gonna get there in like 5 seconds. I'm in bed,
Right.
the PC is at the side of the room, and my body won't even let me go that far. Okay, but you could also use your phone. But yeah, that's fine. Don't worry, dude.
Hello, Patrick. Nice to see you.
Rick?
Oh yeah, there's a truck behind me with a number plate saying Patrick, and the other one is MCA.
Okay. I've had the
This
AC
is
on since
Mrs. Hobbit
22.
2020.
Nice. Mrs. Hobbit.
Yes. No, I.
Alright.
I gave them a little honk. Oh, they hung back. And they are
Guys,
obviously
I've made a terrible mistake.
stunning turn of events.
I don't know how this happened, but it told me to go through the thing. I didn't pick up my cargo, so I don't know why.
I need to figure out where Sang Builders is.
I need to figure out where my fucking cargo is.
Yeah, that's why I'm searching Sang Builders, because that's where my cargo's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
If you remember, no GPS.
Nope. Well, let's
I
go
don't
back.
like. We need to go back a little. There we go.
Right, where is it?
North. Oh no. Of course I wanted to take the turn into
Oh, it's there.
floating crosses. Classic me. No, another red
I
light.
just went round the bend too far. It is Saturday.
Is it?
In game for me.
Oh, I thought it was Sunday today. I'm confused.
I mean, it's Sunday today at IRL, yes.
My infotainment doesn't tell me the day.
Oh, shit. Did I do freight?
I mean, it doesn't matter too much because we're still going to meet up.
Yeah, I know. I just accidentally did freight, apparently.
I mean, that's not too bad.
Wait, isn't that the... Let's just head towards the green flag. Yeah, no, I did the right one. Oh, I don't know.
So you got external contest and you got brakes. Brakes you usually have to go to the green flag to pick them actively up.
Yeah, that's
Externals,
what
as
I
soon
meant.
as you accept them,
Yeah, yeah.
it usually
That's
spawns.
what I thought I was gaming for, and then I didn't think I was, and now I'm confused again.
Hello, confused.
I got the right one. I just don't know what's going on.
I'm sure it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I think I see a song builders to the left. Time to roll down my window again.
There's
I
one
do hope
downside,
I
James.
can.
I have to go on a ferry.
Can you tell James I say hi, by the way?
Hi, Dietrich! And you just did milkshake.
And can you tell the trick I say hi as well?
You just did.
No, they are on your stream, not mine.
Yeah, but you already said it. They can hear you.
Why don't you ever entertain this?
You know why?
Because you're no fun.
Because we're an internet
Sniff,
family.
Yeah.
James says hi, milkshake.
Hello, James.
See, now, milkshake, if you typed it, I'd have to read it out.
Proposition. Twitch on phones do got like chat only modes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've used it plenty of times.
I feel like it's redundant
Chat.
and unhelpful, but fair enough.
No, it's very handy because people when playing games and they only get one monitor, they can just open their phone, but they don't check only. And read chat that way instead of you have to tab out.
That's began my long story about me typing out a long story about typing out a long story. Hey, Rocket! Hello, milkshake! Now don't text and drive, milkshake. I don't want you crashing.
I am parked up. I am a responsible driver.
I just wanted to check, that's all. How you doing anyway, Rocket? Good to see you. I'm gonna be playing Minecraft tomorrow. I don't know if you want to join or not.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
gonna be
also
working.
planning on playing Minecraft.
Nice. Tell the French
Hello,
German sounding
James.
person I'm a big friend. Big friend of who, milkshake?
It was supposed to be fang, but
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be fun as well.
Ooh,
you
this
you
one was a
fucked
little
up.
heavy.
You fucked up your own message. Like that's just
Why?
poor form.
Surely my truck is stronger than this. I get hold heavier than this. Like, what is this?
It's on strike.
Wait, did I actually couple?
Oh, bless me.
Did I couple? Is it- No. Yes, I forgot to raise the legs on the trailer. That was my mistake.
What?
Also, James, if you want, this Lynx can represent you for today. How do I exit this town? This looks like an exit.
You use the road.
Yeah, but which roads? That's always the tricky part without our GPS.
Just take a guess.
An educated guess.
No, just a guess. Just a straight up guess.
I mean, I know Katowice isn't the right way, so I need to go to Warsaw, which means Warsaw. Which is a bit more north of here. Also, hi Chris, I bless you.
Hi. Oh, hey Chris! Yeah, they
How
heard
was
you
the
sneeze earlier.
It was very, very distant. What do I do? Drive down the middle. But there's a full white line in the middle, so I cannot. It's illegal. I did forget to look what speed I'm allowed to just go to. I assume it's
So you're
60.
probably illegal anyway.
No, because I'm going 60, which is normally the speed.
Illegal! Arrest him immediately! Hey, Fever, do be a bitch like that. Oh, hey, Fever! Right, you autocorrected that to hey, Fever! That's hilarious.
I also had a lot of hay fever today.
Where do we go? There or there? Yeah, screw that one. It's too hot for me to fuck around with trucks. Not for 40 XP. Maybe I would have considered it for 90 XP. Not for 40. Skimping out on me, guys. Goodbye, trailer!
I am very excited when I can get a new DAF. But I assume that one is very expensive. Look at that.
Right, let's see where we can go from here.
I'll
So I'm gonna go as south as I can, right?
Wait, you're already in Gdansk?
Yep.
That was fast.
I told you it would be fast! You didn't believe me!
I thought you were way deeper inside of Sweden.
No, I said I was literally the south of Sweden. You weren't paying
In worst case,
attention.
I can just ditch this trailer.
I can go to the south of Poland, Katowice, that place.
That's literally the other side of the road I decided to go. But I think
What?
you will get to pass loads anyway, so we might cross each other still.
Yeah. Oh, I actually have one to Lodz.
Also,
Are you going to Lodz?
Yes, I am going to Lodz.
Okay, I guess we'll meet in Lodz.
Also, James, I am not overweight.
You sure?
Yes, I'm only 44 tons.
It sounds like a lot of tons.
It is quite a few tons, but it's not overweight.
How do you know?
Overweight is like 60, I think. And even that's legal. You just need to get a convoy.
I don't know, I don't feel like it is.
Like a front car. and a
Vroom
back
vroom
car
truck!
to bump
Yep,
people.
I now have a fast truck. Just ignore the fact I'm going the wrong way. Just ignore that.
Why are you going there?
Ignore it, I said, milkshake!
I can't ignore it when I don't even see it. Oh, if it's above me, you are completely right.
Oh no. Don't mind me.
I do love my little
Scania.
iPad.
Do I need a Scania, guys? What do you think?
What is your favorite brand?
I don't know. I was gonna have Ivecos.
I give an Iveco now just because Belgium, like a lot of our public services drive with Ivecos.
But I've given
So
up
good
waiting
talk,
because it took me like 3 weeks to get to somewhere. If it's open, I'm buying one. Ah, it's fucking open! Alright, we're getting a Scania.
Your truck, because then you will probably end up in London and then start from London when Chris closing.
I'm not, I'm using this as a second thing.
I am confused.
Wait.
Is Chris actually here or is he off doing stuff still?
Yeah, I'm coming.
No, ik zou zigzag zijn. Dus often predict danger.
What do you mean through the pause menu?
What are they trying to explain to you?
I don't know.
Wait, let me read sects.
It's Euro Truck Sim, James! Oh, what if I want this one?
Okay, reading. This is exact and driving is very dangerous. Almost crashing
Truck
into
dealerships.
half tanks.
Aw.
Yeah, you can do it with the pause menu. Then, but there's a high chance you will get teleported to London, and then we can just start from London.
I doubt it.
Why do you doubt it?
Pause.
Oh, 30. That's way less. No, I rang a red light because I was too slow in slowing down. Okay, James, now you can officially arrest me.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Lods and then we're gonna figure it out. Maybe there'll be an Iveco in Lods.
There might be, but I don't know the towns and their garages out of the top of my head yet.
I like that Scania though, but I don't have enough money for it, which is rude if you ask me.
Also, I do hope that I'm actually heading for logs because I got no clue.
That's why I don't believe you.
Like, my destination is logs. That's what I'm talking about. It's more
No,
like
I know,
the
but
way
if
I
you
will
get
be.
lost, I have to wait like fucking ages for you, mate.
Meanwhile, you can figure out how to buy a new truck.
I know how to. I just elected not to because the one I wanted was too expensive.
You can upgrade over time.
Nope.
Yeah, you can. You can even upgrade the whole cab.
Nope. All in one go.
To be fair, on this run, like with my no GPS run, I also limited myself to only buying proper full new trucks instead of upgrading everything.
I did upgrade this
Yes.
truck, but now I'm gonna give this to a person. So I want to get a good truck.
Imagine getting them. Save my life. I feel like my field of view is different, but I'm not certain.
I've also got a garage in Poland, James. So what does that mean? I just wanted to use
Very
euros, mate.
cheap employees. It is weird how the same currency being the euros got like different values depending on the country you're in.
what, like €1 could buy a loaf of bread somewhere, or half a loaf of bread somewhere else, or 2 loaves of bread somewhere else.
Yeah, like in Poland casinos, they can go to the cinema for like €5. If you try this in Belgium, you're easily €20.
Oh, fuck!
I think I'm kind of knifing myself here. I need to back up.
That's right, I flipped my entire fucking truck. I didn't even notice I clipped it.
Also, I'm almost in logs.
I'm not.
Because I saw a sign with logs on. Which means I did
Why
not
is
get
there an
lost.
invisible wall?
I'm starting to believe we're not meeting in London.
No, we're going to logs first. So then Izzy is going to try to get her on your truck. She will probably load up into London.
Okay.
And then we will head off from London.
There's an invisible fucking wall! How am I supposed to get back onto the road?
Did you try going around the invisible?
Maybe try jumping over the invisible.
Anyway.
Did
oh
you
my
try
God.
crying?
I'm gonna try crying. I didn't even notice the thing that caused me to flip in the first place. Bumfuzzle is giving me 10 points for my flip,
Only 10.
apparently.
Don't be slacking, Izzy.
I don't think I have.
Imagine only getting a 10 pointer on your flip instead of a 12. I feel like I will need to reset my backlighting of my dashboard because it's way too dim.
It's almost like they don't want me to get back onto the road.
No, thank you, James. I do take pride in my 0 flips. I did forget which booking I set for my retard, which is kind of an issue. Never mind, I found it.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Bumfuzzle.
Ooh,
I'm not entirely
I'm
pleased
trying
with
to
it, but
farm
there you go.
Looks like your tractor over there broken down or something. Because there was like a person with a helmet on in an open field.
Oh, can't drive through that fucking one! Jesus fucking Christ.
Chris,
It
did you
hates
see
me.
the new DAF truck yet?
I saw the pictures you posted in the channel.
I didn't post any pictures, I posted a video.
Okay, well there is a preview image and it shows you the truck without having to watch the video, so I've seen that picture.
Because it's very interesting how they done like the back cameras instead of the rear view mirrors.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to get a DAF now. Imagine the actual view you got of the landscape without these massive things hanging along the side of your truck. It will be so cinematic.
Shut up, James! He thinks he's being funny.
James, wanna place bets on who gets to logs first, me or Izzy?
Oh, it's gonna be fucking you because I'm fucking stuck.
Hell yeah, easy bets, yeah, definitely. I do want a part of the winners if I do in fact get there first. Because the second Izzy does like return to garage, she will probably be first as the garage will probably be the one in logs if she got close enough.
How do I call the garage anyway?
F7 and then enter and then go to service. Surely you have done this before.
Nope.
So you have never actually properly got your stuck or flipped before.
Correct.
I am impressed.
No, I'm going back to Gdansk. I didn't even get fucking anywhere. Jesus.
Hell yeah, I might still be first, James. Although I am driving at the speed limit, so you still got a chance if you speed.
Now, how much fucking money did I waste by getting fucking 16 grand?
The price often depends on the distance and how expensive.
No,
your
that was
truck
my
is.
repair, dude.
Oh, yeah, then it's just basically how expensive your truck is. on your own.
Well, I'm not about it.
Then you need to buy a cheaper truck.
No.
To be fair, 16 isn't that bad, James.
I don't want it. I'm going somewhere else. I'm not going to Lodz, it's cursed.
Go to London. Like I can buy a vehicle and go to.
No!
Ooh, where's my brake pedal? There it is. Nice and slow. Hell yeah. Oh no. I cheered too quickly. I really need to take these exits or on ramps a little more careful, I think.
I didn't take the job, James. I didn't even have the fucking trailer. That was the whole point. Should have gone with a Euro truck instead. Listening to Eurobeat while attacking the corners until the engine is dead. Then just buy a new one. Nah, I'm not down with that. That doesn't sound good.
Oh, there's another truck here. Or beep, actually seeing I am in our cursed Iveco.
Goose.
I do appreciate the little beeps.
Which little beeps?
Of my horn. It isn't really a honk, it's more beeps at you.
Oh. No, it doesn't. It's only when you pick up your your order, James. So Chris, where are you at?
What's up?
Where are you at?
London.
I thought you were in Italy.
So I was where?
Italy.
No?
When
Where
you
was
guys
last
to
time?
Italy last time.
Yeah, but
No, we
when you
finished on
looked
a little
off,
French
wasn't it?
island. You don't remember?
I wasn't with you last week.
Yeah, well, Milkshake was, I'm pretty sure.
No, this is the first week I'm back after 2 or 3 weeks without the
Oh,
truck.
in that case it was me,
I was
GD,
in the
and one
stream
other
though,
person.
I was watching James' stream, so... I was kind of present, but I also was not present, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That'd be why I think you were there, that's weird.
Yeah, James was very good in relaying my messages.
Yeah, it would have been James then, actually, yeah.
It was James and Didi, if I remember, with you. And you were all speeding, and it hurt my tiny simulator heart.
You have a problem.
I like my immersion.
I've got a treasure. Well, it's actually a digger, but you know.
Easy after this delivery, I will be teleported to London to then take out for the convoy. I see tiny apartments, so I think I'm getting close to the actual city of Lodz. Hey, officially inside of the city. Now I just need to find
What I'm looking for.
LKW log. Okay, where is this place?
Look what.
Log.
Look what log. Look what log.
I will take a right here. Let's see. Following the wheel of the right hand. Always success.
What?
I hope. There's
Get
also a nuclear
faster.
power station here, which is quite interesting. See, this is a very urban area. Like it's like a cathedral type thing, literally right next to a coolant tower for a nuclear reactor. Time to turn right. This is a cell bank, isn't it?
Hmm?
Oh no, I'm just searching my destination while rambling.
Destination unknown?
Destination is Lukkulog Gumber Heights.
I don't know what that is.
It's a distribution center. Like the log doesn't mean actually log, it stands for logistics.
No! They have to distribute logs now.
I mean, I'm sure sometimes they do.
No, only logs.
But it... That's more a triad thing to do.
I see digger! Dig, 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 dig.
I
I'm
don't
getting
want to
slow.
give either of these choices. Oh no.
What choices do you mean?
Wait, maybe I can just go straight. Like, there was an arrow to the left going to a city, and an arrow to the right going to a city.
And neither
But I
of them
did
were
both
the
of
ones
those.
you wanted.
Yeah, I am in the city. I need to be. It's just like the confusing a warrior part. However, I just crossed the road without taking any turns. So this means there should still be lots. Question mark.
I doubt.
No, there's like a driver hiring office here, so I think I'm still good. Oh, I even unlocked this driver thing. That was fun to see. But also not. Ooh, I see my destination. How convenient.
I might be coming upon your destination shortly.
Oh no. You have to run so I can get to London before Izzy. Oh no, I messed up. Now I need to make a U-turn.
Oh no. That well-known speedy U-turn.
Maybe I can go right here. Yeah. This will work out fine. So,
In before it doesn't work out fine.
then I will be very upset because then I cannot teleport to London before you can. Also, Chris, how was Stefan? This happens so often when I want to ask somebody something, and then it turns out they are definitely muted. I mostly kept this with me. Where do I get to published? Not your yeah, but oh, the easy. How is it?
Hmm?
I turned too quickly. Now my trail is kind of stuck against the fence.
Oh good.
So cruel. There, now I should be good to turn.
Bridge!
hopefully lining up properly.
I return.
Oh, welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
We wondered where you'd gone.
I had a question for you, but now I got.
Kind of waiting for you guys to show up. Are you here yet?
He's
I am
Milkshake's on
just
his way.
dropping off
He's
my
just got to
stuff.
figure out where he is in Lodz because he's not got a GPS.
I'm gonna go with
No,
a no.
I have just delivered my cargo, so I am showing up to London very soon. Garage manager. London. Travel. Yes. Oh, I might actually be able to afford a new DAF.
And you what?
The new DAF they released because I got 200k in the bank.
The new what?
DAF. Truck rank.
Oh,
The one
okay.
with the rear cameras instead of mirrors. But I will first go and say hello to Chris.
Sounds sensible. You asked him if he enjoyed something, Milkshake, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah, did you enjoy your food? Thank you for reminding me.
Yes, I did, and I asked that was the first thing you asked when I showed up, and I said yes.
Oh.
But he really wanted to
I'm
know,
angry
Chris.
at this. I probably forgot already.
He'll ask you again in 20 minutes.
30 minutes.
Mine's by a fleet of trucks.
How many is a fleet?
I think we count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16.
What rank is it in London?
20. I need 20 more trucks.
No, I forgot
Jesus
6.
Christ, that is a fleet.
UK.
I need 20.
Meanwhile, I got 3.
Oh no! We got loads of swizzly bits coming up.
Oh no.
We don't like the swizzly bits. They slow us
Hey,
down
Volvo.
and detract us
My
from our
kind
goal.
of favorite pranks because they got a lot of different vehicles.
Kind of favorite.
The Scania just had like 15. That was loads. Although some were cars.
I don't appreciate Scania that much. I feel like Scania is quite a little overrated.
Well, they looked fine to me.
Like, als just a truck companies look like Volvo and like all the other brands do more than just trucks. Which puts them higher in our ranking than the other brands.
I doubt it.
Just
They've
the
branched
others.
out. They've gone to the dark side.
You have Scania priced out? Surely they only do trucks so far. Okay. Chris, would you be upset if buying myself a DAF will teleport me somewhere random?
That's fine, I'm buying mini trucks.
Okay. I will see if I can.
I'm gonna try and do it before I get kicked from the server.
Why is there a little dumpsters truck available?
Loads of little special cars available.
I forgot the name of the latest truck. Oh, this one is it, definitely. You can tell by the little cameras on the X. Oh, I'm not the right level for it yet.
Oh no! What level do you need to be?
Oh wait, is it available already?
Oh, yay. That was the update of the 9th of June.
Oh cool, I'll buy one then. Might as well add it to the shopping list.
I need to be level 29 for it. To answer your question, is
Ouch. What level are you?
not that high, seeing I restarted to drive without GPS.
Hmm.
Let me take a look. Level 25.
You're still higher than me. apple and blackberry crumble. Jealous.
I do not know how I am still high.
Hill, probably.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I am excited for second
Ooh,
sense.
it looks futuristic.
I have a
It's literally a truck that came out like the 9th, also in real life. So
I have a single apple growing on my apple tree outside. It makes me pleased.
did you name that?
Not yet.
I feel like you should name it and then
I
give
don't
it
know
a
how
funeral
long
when
it's
it
gonna
falls.
survive yet, so.
When it falls, you should give it a little funeral.
No, I'm gonna eat it. Probably.
Exactly. Ritualistic eating of the apple.
No.
I can maybe just adjust my. I need to adjust my truck. It built at 44 ton pretty well. I don't really think I need to break my truck.
Do you have a little, like, cat next to you?
Yeah. What about my little links? The cat represents James, seeing he cannot be here, and the Viking represents lungs.
I don't see a Viking.
Over here.
Oh. I see.
Did you
What
see
about
it,
the
or-
cooler? Yeah, I did. What about the cooler?
Not just for my lungs.
Okay. Your apple tree's died. Oh, that sucks.
And I still have my little blanket. That's like my pillow. Whenever I'm resting. And then I got this curtain. For when I'm sleeping, I can close it off. It also kind of stops the sun. But that's also why I got the sun skiing on the other side. And then I got this like radio stuff.
Hassles.
And then like more baggage areas.
Why do you have tassels?
What's a tassel?
The little dangly bits.
Oh, they are very thin.
Tassels.
They actually like weave around. Oh no, I think Chris disappeared.
He's here.
Actually, I don't have a trailer yet. I might just walk.
He's
over
buying
there.
20 trucks. Give him time.
Alright. Might get teleported to one of the seals maybe. Do I go to a beacon yet? I do.
Dee, 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 dee. Do you know what it died of, James? Was it just an old one, maybe? Chris,
Yes.
Milkshake says hi.
Hi, Milkshake.
Hello, Chris. I can figure it out whenever I type things in easier stream sexy gas to sayings.
You didn't figure it out. I kind of told you.
Yeah, therefore I figured it out.
Right. James also says Chris. Milkshake says hi.
James says Milkshake says hi. Is that what you said?
Yeah, James says Chris. Milkshake says hi.
Oh my god. Hi?
Hello, Chris.
He's how that works, but yes.
You see, I didn't specify who was to tell you that I said hi.
It was some tree disease. I can't remember what spell. Oh, okay. That sucks.
I think it is beneficial for your trees not to be diseased.
Strangely enough, yes. I cannot disagree with that assessment.
Easy. Do you think I got time for a very short trip?
Yeah. I've got ages.
Cambridge. Can I go to Cambridge?
Cambridge.
Cambridge.
It's where we're still going. Ooh.
James says, hooray, I broke him.
What book?
James broke Chris.
Oh no. Oh, Chris.
Trying to just break me morally before the race on Tuesday.
Ah, yes.
Trying to get into your hacks.
Are you joining us, Milkshake?
Where are we going?
Tuesday.
I'm confused.
You know
Tuesday!
that race series that you kind of like tried to sign up for and then didn't?
Oh yeah, I said the Corsa.
Yes.
Hey.
I was confused like I was like, this isn't even longer yet. No, I forgot Swix. Wait, do I actually pay for this? Salpla. I have seen them recently. Sal.
Is this week our last one, or is this
Yep.
yeah.
Silverstone.
Silverstone.
Nighttime. No,
Yeah.
Silverstone morning? I think something like that. It used to be nighttime and it became morning, I think, because someone wanted to change it. I think it was, yeah. So
Oh no. I hope you'll be okay, James. James is like, I just need to turn up to get third, but that's in doubt right now.
Why is that in doubt?
Because he's not feeling great.
Can we send our representative instead?
I don't know.
Ooh. Like one of those low rider trailers which bounce up and down.
They bounce up and down. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, like those cars with like the suspension they can manually adjust so they can make their car like jump. It's not very healthy for the suspension, but it's like two with a beat.
Okay.
I can send you a gift after trucking.
Is this a very long road? Straight road?
To Cambridge I go. Oh no, I forgot to
Yeah,
raise
that doesn't sound great. Not gonna lie. Come on, truck, you can go faster.
Which one is up?
Rev, if you want to go faster.
This might be up.
Hmm?
I have no clue if the... They are still. There we go. Now I can drive.
Okay.
Can't believe I had to break my emergency double check if I actually raised the legs on my trailer.
Down, 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 down. Tis my life. Just try and manage the best I can. Yeah, reasonable. Reasonable.
How much will James rate his bags?
Say again.
Like, how would James rate his bags? Like, I would
His
want
bed?
like a full review. Yes. I
Okay.
want a full review on his bags. Can he do this?
You heard the man, James.
But did he understand the man?
Well, I only just about understood you, so
Exactly. To be my interpreter.
if James
Yep.
needs an interpreter, then I will do my best. I'll interpretationate. Considering he hasn't responded, I presume he is currently giving you a rating.
Hell yeah.
A detailed rating.
I will give my bed a 7.
My full review is it's a bed. What the fuck am I meant to say about it?
I mean, I can review my bed if you want to give you an
Yeah,
example.
give him some ideas. Yeah, go for it.
So I got like a quite a massive wooden bed. Like it used to be my dad's one he slept in.
So it's a double bed.
No, it's a single one.
Oh.
A single bed with quite massive, like very heavy woods.
Solid.
It's straight. Yes, very solid. I think it's oak. I got a very strong suspicion it's oak, but I don't got any papers to back this up exactly enough. But it looks obvious like oak, so take what you want. However, the frame did lack like the supporting beams for the mattress. So you had to
Slats?
get. Is that what they called? Like
The
where
ones that
mattress
go
has to go?
across. Yeah. The
Yeah,
slats.
yeah.
Bed slats. Yeah.
So the first few months I had this bed, I had to like use like a metal replacement, which was way too tiny compared to the bags. Because despite it being a single bed, it's quite a wide bags. So the mattress was very unstable because whenever I got too close to the edges, I just like sunk into the framework really.
Right.
It was a little confusing at times. Like sometimes I would compare with one leg kind of underneath the bags instead of on top of the mattress.
Okay.
Now with the new like flags, it's a lot better. Like now it's
Are they
like properly
just-
supposed.
Yeah. Are they just normal like planks of wood, or are they sprung like
The slats like they are just birchwood planks.
just planks from A to B crossing over?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Because
Sounds
some
like a
slats,
replacement
some
of-
slats you can get are like under tension and they pop up slightly.
Why would you do that? That's bad for the wood. Unless you mean like metal ones.
No, they're often wood. They're like a soft bendy wood, and so you get
Oh,
like.
do you mean like so bangy systems like they got from some chairs?
No. So you have a piece of wood, and then it's slightly too big for the gap you're putting it in. So you arch it upwards, and then you put 2 brackets on either end, and so it means it's like sprung. So it gives it a little bit of give in addition to the mattress. So when you put the mattress on, the slats go down, but they're also working to push it back up again. So it gives you. It's basically a little bit like suspension, in a way that.
I see what you mean.
In the way that it like pushes up on the mattress and the mattress pushes down. It's like.
I am not sure. Before I go to sleep, I will check this just for you, James. And I will make sure to DM you or save it for the next time we talk about bags.
So you're saying occasionally your bed was terrible, but it's better now you've replaced the slats.
Yes. I mean, the first issue was that it did not have any slacks, so yes, it is a major improvement.
Okay. And what about the mattress? That's a large proportion of a bed.
I was getting there, but I was still choosing the frame first. To
Okay,
like,
okay,
box
carry on if you
one
have
or
more
two
for the
bucks.
frame.
Like, the favorite thing about the frame for me is like how elegant it looks, because it got like this wavy pattern on it.
Okay.
And that was all I really wanted to say about the frame for the rest, but I really appreciate the wavy pattern.
Okay.
One negative about the frame still, so it was a lie, I didn't have more to say about the frame, is that the frame is like a bit too wide for the mattress I got. So
Okay.
sometimes when I try to get out of bed, I like hurt my calves because I slam it against the frame.
Okay.
It might also just be me being clumsy rather than the frame's fault, but I blame the frame.
Okay, sure.
And the mattress is quite recent, like I got a new mattress quite recently, and it's pretty good mattress.
What kind of
it doesn't
mattress
job.
is it? Do you know?
No.
Is it
I've not
memory
really what
foam?
kind of- probably not.
So it's got springs in it?
I think so.
Cool.
It's quite a stiff one.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not stiff, but it's like memory foam tends to like back inwards more than my mattress does.
Okay.
That
So it's
makes
a
sense?
firm mattress.
Yeah, basically. It's a very firm mattress.
Mhm.
And quite recent, like I remember like maybe half a year I got this mattress. And it was very fun to like cut open the packaging because then it literally like
Sprang into life.
it literally like sprang into our mattress.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, so your mattress. It was like so mattress.
Before it was just a rolled up piece of stuff. Now it's a mattress.
Yeah. It's like crazy how they could like compress it so much
Yeah.
into like this tiny roll of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the second you cut open the plastic, it's like a whole mattress.
Yeah.
Can barely fit through a door.
And you literally have to like move out of the way or you'll die by mattress.
That sounds like quite a comfortable bed, to be fair.
Ah, James is half sprung, half foam.
How does that work? Like, is the top half?
So you have, yeah, the top
foam
half will be
or foam?
memory foam, and then the bottom half will be springs.
I see.
No, his
Uh.
foots will be springs, and his top half will be memory foam.
But which way does he lay on your mattress then?
That way. I just explained it to you.
But what if he prefers the springs on the top sides instead of the memory foam?
It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. I was joking.
How does it work then?
It's a horizontal split.
Horizontal split. That sounds even worse.
No, so you have the bottom layer be the springs, and then laying on top of the bottom layer is the memory foam half. It's like having two mattresses on top of each other.
I see. Why don't you just buy two mattresses then and just put them on top of each other?
Because that wouldn't be as good.
That's literally what it is.
No, because they're made like that. So they're specifically made with that in mind, which means they are better than just one mattress on top of another.
I see. I could literally sleep anywhere, though I don't really need a mattress.
That doesn't surprise me.
But continue the bed review. So my bed mattress is quite nice for me. See, I can literally sleep anywhere. And then I got a lot of pillows. Like I got
As
one
evidenced
pillow.
by you sometimes waking up and being half underneath your bed.
How does this prove me getting a lot of pillows?
No. I was saying your proof is you being able to sleep anywhere.
Oh yeah. Like one time I was like on holiday somewhere, and it was like a bunk bed, and I had like the top bed, and I don't know how, but I woke up sitting upright against the wall with my neck like back forward because obviously the weight of my head hanging down,
Yeah.
and like my legs like pulled up to my chest almost.
Uh-huh.
And I woke up like, I was like, wait, what? What happened?
You fell asleep.
No, but I fell asleep laying down. I woke up sitting up.
Oh
You see
no.
the issue here?
No, I see no issue. At least I don't have the Ripple mattress anymore, which I had when I couldn't get out of bed at all for years. It moved to stop me getting sores on my back. Oh, interesting.
But yeah, so I got like 7 pillows? Question mark?
7
Maybe
is
6.
quite a few. What kind
6
of
or
pillow
7.
are they? Are they square pillows?
Majority are square. Like I got 4 square ones. Then I got one of the square ones is like a very massive, then 2 tiny ones. And the third is like medium sized. But the medium sized one doesn't got the best like where do I need to go?
What about rectangle pillows?
I got 2 rectangle pillows, and then I got like a pillow that's like the emote Facebook.
The what emote?
Like the. Wait, how can I easily? I will just DM you the emotes. Discord. It will be easier to explain.
Okay.
Easy to 80.
That's a me.
Now, where is this emote?
Alright, finally done it. Oh, trucks, oh, drivers. Every garage owner is large. And now it's actually physically drive someone.
Oh no! Poor guy! He's got to do a Tremere drop.
Yeah, I sent you the emote. My pillow is shaped as.
You know, the one which is literal.
Oh, Tamri.
Yeah,
I think it's Tamri.
maybe. The one that is literal cancer to get into.
Yeah, that's Camry, I think. To be fair, it's not too bad if you come from the faraway lane and turn out far enough.
I spent literal days trying to get in.
And I get arrived in Camry quite smoothly, if I say so myself. Back to Longyear, and if you're lucky, Izzy and Chris will both be there
I am just parking up.
in Longyear.
No.
I will bring 20 tons of apples to Longyear to commemorate the singular apple on Izzy's tree.
It doesn't need commemorating, it's still alive.
Where were you travelling from, Milkshake?
Camrys.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back, 'cause you'll be a while.
Huh? I thought I was.
What did you think?
It is very tight. I thought we were teleporting there.
Where are we teleporting?
London.
I can teleport if you are.
I thought that
I
was
do
what we were
think
doing.
Chris won't be right back.
Good.
God. Ah, there's our truck. Beep. So yeah, I got quite a few of pillows on my back.
I hear that.
So James, did I inspire you to give a full bad review now? Or if you got any feedback on my bed, feel free. Always open for criticism. Hey, I see young Izzy.
Yes, I thought it was the poop emoji. You could have just said the poop emoji. Like, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but you got confused, so I was like, wait.
Yeah, I
can
got
so-
confused because I couldn't hear what you'd said.
How did you know I said it then?
I had a suspicion, but I wasn't sure. No word.
What was the thing I was going to check about that again?
James got no word.
It was a lovely bed talk.
Where's the garage?
We literally went the wrong way. Take our first right and your proper roads. Assumingly not the roundabouts. Also, frankly, reminder we are in the IKEA now, so. Oh no, this is the wrong. You have to U-turn.
Oh yeah, because it does the thing, doesn't it? Let's see.
Yeah, this one goes out of town. We need to be underneath the bridge. This is a hotel.
I can hear a helicopter.
Every so often there's an ambient helicopter flying over.
What, everywhere or just London?
Certain locations. Like Longing is one of them. Then some random roads is another.
I'm not gonna jump off the bridge, dude. Doobie-doobie-doop, biddy-biddy-biddy-biddy-biddy-doop.
Hello, Chris, who is AFK so won't reply to me saying hi.
Oh, it's a Volvo. I guess I'm getting a Volvo.
Volvo is a very good brand, in my opinion.
Oh, it's closed on Saturdays.
I do love how this like gets over to multiplayer. you have
I'm
to
like an
wait
hour and a
for-
half late.
That's not too bad.
Fuck you. Mad now.
No, it's actually not too bad. Like
Mad!
an hour and a half.
I can't. No, it's an hour and a half late.
Exactly.
I.e., I can't go back till Monday.
I'm confused. It's really confused. Oh, you mean it's an hour and a half before it was open?
After their closing time. I am an hour and a half late.
I see now. All makes
Goodness.
sense.
Hey, it's people.
Hey, hey.
Time got kicked. This is good news.
Oh no.
I was impressed, quite frankly. Also,
I bought the new truck. It's got cameras everywhere.
the problem I've now found is it's an hour and a half after they closed for the weekend.
Yeah.
So is it
Yeah.
cannot buy?
I can't buy my truck.
No.
Unless you have bought 5 trucks, because then you can order online.
I have not.
Yeah.
I only have one motherfucking truck.
I've definitely bought more than 5 trucks.
You know, Chris.
You've bought more than 5 trucks literally
You're
just
little-
today.
type.
How much have I bought? Whatever 18 times 5 is the number of trucks. I
Look
don't
at you.
do the math.
Also, Chris, I appreciate your paying job.
Thank you. I've also got a big cylindrical trailer because I haven't had one of these before and I thought it'd be fun. And I'll probably find no jobs and I'll just follow you empty everywhere we go.
But you will look good doing it.
Yeah, it's all chrome and stuff.
Izzy, where do you want to go?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Chris,
Oh
where
my
do you want
goodness.
to go?
I'm looking at the job market. Hang on.
Yeah, I'll follow you guys.
No, but where do you got something to go? Because you're
If I take London, I've got a choice between Odense in Denmark. I've
Go
got-
all the way to the bottom of France.
The rest is England, so I'm probably following you guys. The external contracts work though, and there's loads of those. I could go to Romania, go to Latvia.
Is
Oh,
Lithuania,
I could go
bottom
to
of
Italy.
France.
I can go for Bologna.
Italy.
Whereabouts is that in Italy?
Bologna is quite
Middle East? It's near Venice.
What's an earlier one?
It's north of Italy.
Have you got anything big close to that?
I don't see Bologna. Where is Bologna? I thought it.
Could we go via Strasbourg?
Strasbourg.
Thanks,
I
sir.
go through. Yeah, I go through Strasbourg. Yep.
Oh, hey, hang on, cancel that. I absolutely clicked the wrong menu.
Wait, I'm still searching for Bologna or in Italy.
Australia's awful.
I thought Rome in Italy.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, and the rest are already friends. I think I will take Rome and then we can just
Yeah. All right. Set as GPS.
and Strasbourg, right?
Strasbourg via Strasbourg. Yep.
Is
Oh, yeah,
what
my route
company in
automatically
Bologna are you
goes-
doing? No, don't
Say again?
ignore Strasbourg. You can ignore Strasbourg.
Oh,
No,
I'm
but
going
my
to
route
Bologna.
automatically goes through Strasbourg.
That's fine, but I don't have a job for it. Izzy, which company in Bologna got?
It is NBFC.
Let me refresh. Maybe I got Bologna as well.
NBFC.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what it says on the right hand side. Left hand side, sorry.
Are you doing externals or freight market?
I'm doing
I don't
freight.
See that company.
Which side are you looking at? The left side or the right side?
Around Bologna, I see Libuelia, ACI, Yak, Ica, Exomar.
I don't know, I just see what I'm looking at.
If you go on the map
Oh.
and look at Bologna, whereabouts is it in reference to the name of the city?
No, I think I messed up. I refreshed external contest and now I lost Rome.
I can't see it when I go onto the map.
You should see it's your end destination for your GPS on the
Oh,
map.
there we go.
Yeah, but it's not on there anymore.
Oh, because you haven't picked up your load.
Yeah, yeah.
Just tell me when you do then.
I
Sorry, 'cause
get
it's a
the
wide
bit of
area.
our prospects. So what does everybody got as cargo?
Oh, it's that PP one, I think, Chris. Top.
PIAC or something.
No, PP. North of Bologna, northeast.
Northeast.
Yeah, it's blue words, PP.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yep.
It's that.
Okay. So those camera mirrors in the new DAF truck are actually inverted, and it really throws me.
How
Huh.
do you mean? Are they incorrect?
As in, they're inverted.
They
Well,
are
that's the
showing
only
the wrong
thing.
way round.
I'm
Yo! Hey,
turning down my
Villainy.
rain chance because I am so sick of rain in this game.
Can you see if you can't adjust the cameras to be proper?
We are going to
I'm
Italy.
gonna try. While you guys picking stuff up.
I am optimistic, but
I am okay, thank you, Millanet. How are you?
Izzy, can you tell Melanie I see her?
No.
Don't catch me. Set up again. Hold on.
How are you doing, Mill? I'm a bit warm, to say the truth.
I know the feeling.
It's a bit warm. Oh, don't you fucking go to space, you piece of shit trailer. Stay there. Just finished watching Xbox's E3 presentation. Oh, sweet. Anything interesting? Just the usual. I've not really been impressed by E3 for a while, I'm gonna be honest.
mean, they are just showing trailers you can just as well see on YouTube.
Yeah. Milne says hi, Milk.
No, I have to say hi back, but you don't want to relay my message.
There
Hold
are a
on.
lot of new games.
There's a red light here. So if I am quick, which I probably won't be, I can open Twitch chats before it becomes green. If I'm quick, please. Stop connecting and just connect. Oh no, I was too late. Maybe the next red light.
New Left 4 Dead game called Back for Blood. Interesting. They couldn't have called it Left 4 Dead 3?
That is some people do call it Left 4 Dead 3.
Valve number games the same way the ID and a lot of the others did, which was the number was the engine number. So if they have done a new version of the engine, they probably won't call it anything new.
Yeah, maybe
But
because
these
there's
days,
not
no one does.
too much such sayings of it, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say these days most companies don't do that. They just do whatever. It's just the name of the sequel.
Yeah, maybe Valve is sticking to it though. It would make sense.
I am almost at the exit to.
Forza
something
Horizon
up.
5 looks good. Interesting.
Yeah, it really did. I seen that trailer.
I thought I turned the lights on. Did I forget? Am I an idiot? I think the answer to that is yes.
Hello, good Sir Chris.
Hello, milkshake.
Let's put our hazard zone while blocking the roads. And act like we are protesting fuel consumption taxes.
What?
I was victorious.
Tell Milane I say hi. What the fuck? Ah! Give me a second. This is crazy talk. Do 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 do.
The new Daft does look really nice though.
That was a little bit of a cross between
Yeah.
the Euro Truck sound and Wardlow's sound.
Chris, does this truck actually sound electric or isn't it electric at all?
A new game for 4 players where you
No,
kill
it sounds the same.
vampires.
Doesn't sound
Okay.
terribly different.
It might not be an electric truck yet.
No, I don't think it is. If anything, maybe it's got some hybrid features, but that's about it.
I mean, most trucks got hybrid features, I think.
Not much I know of.
Because
The main
they,
implementation they need to do is the regenerative braking thing, where all the braking force is put into electric storage and then used to pull away again.
no, but I mean, like most of the
Ooh,
electronic
Chris?
trucks are powered by the truck itself.
I don't know if you'd be interested in this, but they've announced Stalker 2.
Yeah, ahead. I'm curious. I don't have terribly high hopes. I don't really know what they're going to do with it, because it was a bit of a niche game that was very obtuse and difficult to play, and that's what a lot of the core audience loved about it. So I'm really curious to see what they do with a game like that.
Apparently, it's a remake.
Because, yeah, that's the thing is, I feel like it's going to take a mass appeal route, and it's probably going to be very controversial to a lot of the core audience, but it may do better than the previous ones did, 'cause the previous ones never really sold terribly well.
I mean, it's always controversial to the main, like the previous audience.
Yeah,
Because they,
sometimes to some degree. Although this is, I think it's going to be quite dramatic. It's like how Fallout 76 coming out was like very controversial to the original Fallout logic of single player adventure
Yeah,
game.
Mill says it does look like it's being simplified.
Yeah, because honestly, the old game was horrendous to play for a new person, but once you got
Right,
the hang of
I'm
it,
here.
it was really interesting. Oh, we're off.
Let's go!
hold on, I was thinking, what?
Izzy has crashed.
Oh no, not already.
Yeah, the sad reverse beeps. In the distance.
Looks like they simplified it a lot and refreshed the graphics.
So, funny enough, I've talked about this before. I love the Stalker graphical engine that they went about making. Not because it was necessarily great, but it was doing new and interesting things. And in particular, it was doing all this fancy ray tracing shadows and stencils, shadows things that like everyone's like lolling over Cyberpunk before, and it's just like, you know, Stalker did that forever ago. It ran like butts, but they did it ages ago, and that's the thing.
Starfield first.
Not that
though.
Cyberpunk runs terribly well, to be fair.
Which one was Starfield?
Starfield, that's the new Bethesda space game, I think. Which I would be like ooh for, but they've kind of bungled their last few games a bit, and it worries me about what
Yeah.
that might be.
Outer Worlds 2? Which one did you play, Chris? Outer Worlds?
That is, I think, Obsidian's Mass Effect clone, basically. Is like, I know that sounds harsh, but that's kind of what it is. A bit. It's a spacey sci-fi shooter game where you go around and do stuff very similar to Mass Effect.
Plague Tale 2.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. to
Was
see
it Outer
what-
Wilds you played then?
So Outer Wilds is the amazing, BAFTA-winning, best-selling, amazing game of awesome, and then Outer Worlds is the kind of like generic-y space shooter thing that wasn't terribly well received.
Ah.
It was like, apparently it was pretty decent, it's just wasn't received as well as it could have been. Whereas Outer Wilds is like this game made by a bunch of indie people, and it was just like, oh my god, this game is amazing. It did the same sort of thing that Subnautica did for like the sort of adventure exploration type genre, where it's like a bunch of scrappy new developers were like, yeah guys, great idea, and then they just made something that was like truly actually amazing and will probably stand the test of time. And Outer Wilds is the same kind of thing. It's like building something that isn't terribly, well, actually it kind of is kind of a big project. It's just like they kept their scope down enough that they could make something really interesting and focused.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that game. I absolutely adore Outer Wilds. So I'm probably gonna say a lot of nice things about it. But it's like one of my favorite games of all time.
I've gone cruise control 60. Do I need to put that down?
For speed, yeah, 60 is probably the fastest you want to go, because otherwise we're never going to keep up.
Okay, I'll go for 55 then. Oblivion Studios are weird. They used to work on Fallout, so Outer Worlds is their space shooter Fallout.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Are we taking the ferry or the train ride?
I'm going the way it tells me to go.
That will be the train, unless they fixed it.
Yeah. I'm just following Izzy. I have my sat-nav set, but it's a really short distance with the onboard sat-nav.
My sat-nav's telling me it's going to take us 20 hours.
Yeah, that's not including the channel tunnel or ferry.
No, I think it is including it, isn't it?
Once you cross the ferry, that gives you the real distance.
Yes. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam.
Ik mis Hossum without strijd with the wheels.
Make me think about Outer Wilds again. I love it. It's one of those few games where I actually bought the soundtrack as well.
Nice.
One of my favorite reviews for those who just watch Nerdcube do his one, because it's just like it's difficult because it's like it's an amazing game, but I can't tell you anything about it or I'll ruin the experience for you. You must just play it blind.
Dissing
If you
the
don't like
devs
it in
for
the
being
first hour or
crazy.
whatever, then just refund it because F it. But you should be hooked in an hour. If you're not, then it's probably not the game for you.
Is it like an exploration game? Or is it something
Yes, as I was saying, yeah, it's very similar to Subnautica in the kind of concept of the enjoyment is the discovery and learning about the universe and such that you're in and all that. And as soon as you learn all these things, the game's kind of over. There's still like some things to kind of do, but like the learning process is where the enjoyment of those sorts of games comes from.
Yeah.
Same with Subnautica, knowing about all the different biomes and all the different types of creatures you can encounter is kind of the adventure.
It's like the wonder of the unknown, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, take that away, and then there's not an awful lot left to do. It gets kind of boring a little quick. It's the same reason why Space Engineers is like it's an amazing game and has all these amazing like physics clever things it does, but without the purpose or the sense of like wonder of exploration, it's kind of feels flat after a while because you're like, cool, I've built a giant base, I have all these ships, now what, kind of thing. Whereas with exploration games, it's like, I am going to build this thing to go to this place, and that would be cool. Which was actually why we had a big resurgence of playing Space Engineers when they added planets, because suddenly you're like, oh, I could start on the Earth and try to get to space, and it becomes like a space race, and that was suddenly like so engaging and so interesting to do, because you're like, I want to be the first one in space, and you're all like racing each other to space. And then when you get there, it becomes about, okay, who can first colonize the moon? Who can first get to Mars and survive without the monsters murdering you? Sorry, beeping at random people.
what kind of people must be?
We saw blue dots, we must beep. We are simple people.
Oh, there is a blue dot over here as well.
So Outer Wilds and Subnautica, two games I like to advertise to everyone to play. just play. If you don't like it, get your Steam refund, whatever. It's just, and even then, it's probably a fiver. Well, Subnautica's probably about 10, 15 actually. Their price went up because they were very, very popular.
57.
But yeah, they're one of those like games I like to say is like, if you ever want to declare games as like an art form, it's like something like that. Very hard to fault it. It may not be your cup of tea, but you can't disagree that it was executed very well. These with the yellow flashing lights. Good thing you got them on. Yours still look like at night time.
Flashy, flashy.
I got a counter terug.
Make sure you're keeping up.
I am
Yep.
driving my speed.
I haven't
But
seen
you
you in a
still
while.
seem to be like slowly going further and further away. I saw you drive on the brakes when I went on the easy brakes.
Nothing
Is
new
it
from
keep the
Square
speed or
Enix.
like 5 lower or something?
I was already going at 55.
I think I need to go to Southampton. No, I need to go to Dover. Right.
No, we're Southampton, I think.
Definitely going Channel Tunnel.
I think I need to go to Southampton. It doesn't give me any signs of the channel to this kind of day, so.
Slime Rancher 2? Nice.
Now that's an interesting game.
That it is.
I feel like the chickens were underrated in that game.
It's Slime Rancher, not Chicken Rancher.
Mm.
Why did you need so many chickens then?
They eat it then.
I've only ever watched people play it. I haven't really played it.
I played it.
I can play it, but like I've watched a lot of people play it, so.
I've
know
played it.
about it.
But I think I played it before they had all of the content in the game.
Sounds like you need to revisit that game then.
I feel like I want to. Calais! Oh, we go to Calais.
We need to figure out a meet point, seeing as Milkshake's already diverted.
Like I've not diverted. I know exactly where I am.
Well,
That
you're
doesn't
going a
mean you
different route to
haven't
us, yeah?
diverted.
I don't know what route I'm going. I don't go to GPS.
Oh, he's following us.
New
However, I did
ID
figure out where the channel tunnel is.
software has been finished.
So I'm not that far behind.
Oh, so we should probably wait at the channel tunnel, right? At the exit.
We know they are working on a new Doom.
I feel like I need to do more videos good.
Was the last one Doom Eternal, or was there one before after that?
I could have keep up with the dooms.
Why did you beat me?
I do wish you actually had to park the truck properly on the tree.
Doesn't like you.
Color.
Yeah, the last one was Doom Eternal. Okay. What about spaghetti?
I'm going to do the color spaghetti. Oh wait, no, that's only with the ferry.
Yeah.
There he is.
I prefer the ferry.
I don't
See
see
him
him.
grumbling his way out of the channel tunnel now.
Oh yeah.
Crumble, crumble. Youngsters have no respect for the ferry.
There's a very lime green truck.
I am not lying. I'm right.
Yeah, that's because I wasn't talking about you.
Well, that's quite offensive.
Not everything's about you, Milkshake.
Crumble, crumble. Ooh, my truck is struggling with this hill.
Yeah, mine did too.
Bless you.
That was not a sneeze. ID Software is working on an IP they bought from Square Enix. Okay.
I do love the redesign they did with color and this channel too. It looks so like the real deal.
Rumored to be an old IP. Yes, it could be.
What's an old IP?
The game ID Software is working on. Trailer damage 1%. What? I was going like 2 miles an hour.
Chris, are we taking a right turn here?
Huh? Left.
Why are you on the right turn?
Creeping out the way of you.
You
You
maniac.
Soul Reaver.
So
I
waiting
think I
for you,
played
so I was
Soul
bringing up
Reaver.
chat in the meantime.
Where did Izzy go to?
I'm
Somewhere
going
down there,
20
actually.
miles per hour.
Calais or Paris? I think we need to go the other way then.
I'm gonna follow
Uh,
Milkshake and watch his navigation decisions.
Hold on, I see an Izzy at the other side, I think. Is that an Izzy? No, it's not. I feel like I did have to go to Paris.
Yeah, so Izzy, spoiler alert, we will see you later.
Wait, was this not the right turn?
Right.
I can make a U-turn, maybe.
No, you're the navigator.
Whoever lets Milkshake be the navigator is wrong.
I mean, Chris just does it because he can giggle at my incompetence.
European roads. Yes, we're currently in France, Mill. We're heading to northern Italy.
The good side is a highway, which means I can go 90. However, cars can go 120. So
He didn't beat back.
flashy lights.
Every time.
Bless you.
That's me coughing.
No, we might be going the right way. There's PRs already.
You gotta be right back to check Twitter? Okay.
They will be missed.
You'll be back. Promise.
So Chris, are we going full symbols?
I'm following you.
Hell yeah, that means I can send to the ticket line.
I know you can't, it's a pass through. Unless you deliberately waste a lot of time by talking to the guy.
This is Milkshake we're
Oh,
talking about.
it's not okay, it's just a machine. Time to hold down my window.
Machines need attention too, Milkshake. Gosh.
Yeah, but I can't talk to them. It's gonna be
Yeah, you can.
unfortunate. Goodbye, ticket machine, in that case. Remember this when you take over.
Oh, and Milkshake, don't forget if you need to fill up on fuel.
That's a very good sound.
Gonna encourage him.
Yay, I got a beat back.
Chris, you're lucky I refilled out London, so I'm literally full.
Yay.
It does make Chris so happy.
What's this logic? Wait a minute. That doesn't matter to you.
Yes, it does. Like, it's only when the arrow actually is not on the full symbol that matters to me.
Yes, because I remember you being like, oh, I could top up. And it's like, you literally need 1% of your fuel tank.
That
Okay,
rarely
continue.
happens.
Uh-huh.
I have no memory of this.
I remember stopping at every single petrol station when we went from Turkey to Russia. Or the other way around, one of the two. I just stopped everywhere.
This meant that you agreed with me.
It was, well, the thing was, is it was really cheap fuel, and you were just like, you wanted to be 100% topped off by the time we left the cheap area. But it got a bit excessive, it became a meme.
I just squatted armored. So apologies if you heard like a bang or something.
Here it is.
Yes, I did heard of it. Which is surprising because usually they are faster than I am.
Do 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 do. Ooh, I'm going right.
Okay, so I want to get to Paris because as soon as we get to Paris, we can go far to the south to Lyon, and then we
You
can
just gotta go
potentially
down.
cut over to Italy from there.
So we're heading to Italy, why are you going to Paris at all?
Because
Paris is east, do you want to go south?
oh, we are going south, aren't we?
You're supposed
See,
to.
I know exactly which way we are going.
Uh-huh. So...
Sounds like
what
the
we're doing
opposite
at
of
this
that.
junction.
Milkshake.
We are
Whoa,
going
that
to-
person is really glitching all the way. That was fucking
Nice.
insane. Did you guys see that?
Continuing east then. Oh, sorry, west.
No,
Solid
my
plan.
compass says that this is south. Are you saying my compass is a lie?
Redfall. Okay. Who's that one by?
Wait until we turn right for the next several miles and it gradually becomes west.
It probably will. I know there's like a very sharp
Single player
turn
or
to the
full player
left.
co-op? I like those. Oh, Bethesda
Sorry,
game. Okay.
Chris, I am an experienced truck driver without GPS at this point.
Yeah, and the thing always gets me is just that yes, before everyone had sat nav, the one thing you'd do is you would get out your atlas and you plan out your route before you left on the journey, so you knew which junctions to take and where to go. But you're just like, no, you just sort of eyeball it and just jump in the truck. But, okay.
I got a compass in my truck. I know exactly which way.
I gotta discover this road at high speed. It's a crunch. Oh, well, didn't need that, whatever that was.
To be fair, you can catch up to me quite easily.
Am I making friends? I think I'm making friends.
Hey, another PS. Is it a person or is it a machine? It might actually be a person this time.
Square Enix had mostly mobile games. Okay. Try not to go in front of me, dude. Guardians
hello,
of the
sir.
Galaxy
We are
game.
heading for
It's very
Italy.
bad looking gameplay.
Yeah, have a lovely day.
Huh.
What a nice person.
Oh, the person's trying to talk to me. He doesn't realise that I've got my my voice turned down.
Hello, Chris. Long time since I have seen you.
That's not bad.
Okay, that one was a lie. To Paris. I can't wait to go with Chris in our AI traffic scenario.
I realise I should be following and also streaming, and I should have a counter of how many times I've actually gone against what my sat nav is telling me is the
Yeah.
correct direction.
I thought
You
the
should
most
stop streaming,
disappointed on the
Chris.
game front was where it takes
I
the
feel like this
game,
will be
yeah.
prime content, long as tracks and I would enjoy greatly.
Yeah.
Like me feel confidence taking a turn.
Oh, there's a new Final Fantasy game announced? Okay, fair enough.
But was it really the Final Fantasy when they keep making new fantasies? We
Yes.
only got 70 here.
Apparently Milkshake listens to his own internal map. I don't think that helps though.
like that. Shake my head. I do love how
Milkshake, you
you
want
can
left?
tell.
No, the other left. Yeah, exactly.
I do feel like that would be like prime content.
I'm just gonna run ahead and buy this garage. Garages.
So how long
You're lucky that
does your
I'm
thing
still
say you've
behind
got
you.
left? Oh no!
I don't think Chris can accurately use his time. I accidentally rang a red light because my brake was being stubborn.
Yeah, it'll be good, Mil. It'll be an experience, I'll tell you that.
What will be an experience?
You on the roleplay server.
What why would I be experience?
Because you're you.
I am just very easily immersed in stuff. Also, I do feel like me and Melanie will form a united front against cops. Based on the backstories, that is. See, Chris, now I can finally do both because I finally reached the first little line.
Hmm?
Huh?
I am refueling.
Refuel.
Oh.
It finally reached the first proper line, so I could actually do.
You guys in chat seeing that guy that's teleporting? Just, you know, not going crazy.
I think that is called rubber banding.
No, he wasn't rubber banding. He was teleporting.
So hacking.
Mm. Mill saw it. I'm not crazy. He looked like a yo-yo, except for he was only going one way. That's the whole thing. Like, he wasn't rubber banding because he wasn't coming backwards. He was just going dook, dook, dook.
Hello there,
Oh,
complete
follow.
stranger.
Thank you for the follow.
Slightly offended.
I cannot read that.
Oh no,
Is
wait,
it cool?
just
Is that the name?
It's just-
Welcome to the stream. Craft Jesus what? I don't know what that is.
Okay, now we need to find the exit to Paris.
I heard my cat, but I can't see my cat. I think she's on the other side of my door. My Saku. Ah. There's no H on it though, so I got confused. But hello and welcome. How are you doing today?
Hello, person.
Oh, you can TP everywhere. Right, I see. Or float. I can walk on water now, Mel. I've got a special thing. Is it a ring or an amulet? I think it's an amulet, actually.
It's very often I want to turn off and then I see floating crosses where I want to turn off.
So you can't cross that, which would not let me have it without. Is that an I or an L? Okay. Was it because
This
someone
would be
else
get
had the
finally
name?
left Paris.
Cool.
Worthy.
An L. Got ya.
Did not see that sign.
Yes, it is.
You
So
did.
we're
Nice.
currently in France, and we're going
Now we are
all
heading
the way
for Le
down
Mans.
to Italy.
Where is Le Mans? Is Le Mans the
We
city
came from London.
of Strasbourg?
Big journey.
And I'm proudly reading the sign as if you know where you're going. Something. Oh, we're heading for the. Yes.
Oh,
Was that your
exactly.
intention, or is that just where we're happening to be
Luxembourg.
going?
When did we get to Luxembourg?
That is a question to me.
Finished your data pack for Minecraft. What were you doing?
If I am correct,
So
we
harvesting.
are
is
very
one of the things.
close
Oh, you mean like
to
food?
getting to Le Mans. And that means we can then turn south. Hopefully.
You're still not going south.
Currently we are going west.
I'm so glad I didn't pick up a job for this and I'm just following MT, because otherwise it would be so late.
You'd be late, yeah. That's
See
cool.
this, on multiplayer it's very hard to be actively late.
That's mostly true.
Unless you start it.
Oh, Saku, do you play this game? Super Demon.
Chris, can you see us doing
Oh,
this
nice.
with AI traffic?
Honestly, I think that would actually make it better. I really want to see you just like take out
Weaving
some
in
small
and out
car you
people.
haven't noticed, or some other thing like that.
Wait, where do I go?
Plus, with like the rest of us doing Convoy, I think it'd
this
be
way.
really funny because I'd just be like destruction, trailer destruction.
Yeah, we play it on Sundays, Saku. It's pretty cool.
Do you want to? I really do want to play some American Truck though, the Convoys and that, because I really enjoy that.
have American Truck Drive though.
I just enjoy sim driving.
And now those people that want to farm can just pop that on and gain experience with farming and no need for mob grinders. Yeah, yeah. Imagine full servers for Euro Truck. Oof.
What do you mean full service for you?
The simulation servers are often full.
Yeah, simulation work is always full on weekends.
But
And
Yeah.
European
That-
evenings, that's important as well.
The simulation server is so full they literally have congestion and traffic issues they have to report on the internet radio station Trucks FM.
Yep.
Because it is that bad that you have to avoid areas. Now imagine adding AI traffic into that and it would get significantly worse.
We're playing arcade though, because
Chris,
we're very.
I saw a sign with Leon on. This means that we are going exactly the way I intended us to go.
There's lies.
Cool, I'm just gonna carry on following you and see what you choose to do here. Definitely should
Making
keep
it
the
is one
score
of-
though. Every junction we pass with the correct decision, I should have like a point. And a negative point for every incorrect. See what
This would
score
be
we
like
end up
candy count. Every time I make a correct decision, I can take a candy.
I see a person.
But yeah, speaking of simulation games, like my ideal one is still to do some kind of like a Assetto Corsa Competizione, but with like mechanic sims sort of attached to it somehow, and Motorsport Manager also somehow attached to it. I just want to do everything else that surrounds
Ooh.
the racing.
I think that might be fun to do. It's like
This
do
was a walkthrough.
around the world thing,
Like-
kind of.
Yeah.
Like, for example, race in Nuremberg. Do you crash your car, then you first need to go to a mechanic sim, repair
Yeah.
your vehicle, then you can go to the next circuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you race
Yeah,
over there.
'cause-
But not make it like I'll dedicate like
Alright,
time.
thanks for stopping by,
Like you can
Mel.
give like certain times to like drive with other people around
What are
as
you
well.
stuck on?
Yeah.
It's like make it like a week event. Like you got a whole week to do this race, for example.
Yeah.
Look, the first one to finish.
Oh, I see.
Only unfair thing about that would be like people like me a lot of time to do these things.
Yeah, I just think
handle
if
fair advantage.
if it was on the same game, it would just be one of those cool. Like, I would love it as an optional thing, because in particular, if say you go in a ACC, for example, you like have your race car, you like change the setup of the car, and you change like the ride height or something. I would just like it would like if you just dragged you into like mechanic sim, and it's just like, all right, do it. And you go, oh no, the session's only like an hour long. I better get on this. And you just like quickly like take the
Yeah.
suspension apart, try and drop it to the right height, whatever you want to do to it. Because then I just think it'd be really interesting. Also, there's the potential for if you just like say download someone else's setup, for example, to be like, oh, I don't know anything about
Please! I'm so stuck!
setup. You can just load someone else's setup, but then you have to like do all the work, but it automates a lot of the process, so it
Because
shows
it's
you
so
where you need to put it.
dark.
you want.
I can't fix it. It's too dark. I don't know what's broken.
What is broke?
Me!
Try straight reversing as far as you can, and then start again.
I'm trying. I'm breaking everything. I'm almost doing a U-turn at this point.
Is that what you intend to do?
No, it's not.
Sometimes it's better to just fully restart parking if that's what you're trying
I'm
to
not trying to park.
She just failed at the toll booth.
I did, yes.
Somehow got stuck before she even got to the barrier.
do. Hello, good
I
sir.
don't
Yes,
know what's going on.
Apologies about the crash of the CBA. She seems to
I've
be
done a U-turn! How the fuck have I done a U-turn?
Thanks, I'm headed for Italy. Thank you for the ticket.
How the fuck have I done a U-turn? It's so dark!
Chris, you're really missing out on this whole play, by the way.
I decided I needed a little fuel, so I've gone ahead.
I think I
to
should do it
fuel
now.
from
Hey,
the-
Dolphin.
You're fair, I could also
I
top
damaged
off.
my trailer doing this.
Uh-huh.
It's fine. It's fine. We got this.
Sometimes I miss the GPS because now I don't know which ways I have explored and which I don't have explored.
Well, it's a shame.
Goodness me. I don't know what even happened there.
I think you're making almost U-turn.
No, I did fucking U-turn!
Double tickets. But did you get out of it eventually?
Yeah, I'm out of it now. You see, the problem is when I can't see jack shit because it's really dark, I just keep fucking up further.
Turn your hazards, you might be able to see further.
I had all my lights on.
Turn your beacon on. Beacons go far further.
My
no, wait,
beacon's
They
flashing.
fixed that. They fixed that with lighting.
It used to be like a lighthouse.
Yeah, it used to be, but not anymore. Exactly.
I want to get back in my old Iveco because I like customization of the other trucks.
But Chris, who was the person who liked the idea of like...
There you go,
combining
Dolphin.
it
We're all good
together?
now. We're on the
Was
road
it not a way?
again.
Either way, I had talked about it. It's one of those things we both agree on that it'll be something that is
Hello,
really cool
Toxic.
just to combine a lot of games together, but it's tricky. One of the easiest ways to do it, we'll say the easiest,
Slightly
it's
split
still
up.
monumental amount of work,
I'm the
is
forward
you
guard.
create some sort of program or web app that basically records results of you playing lots of different games and kind of combines them all into one sort of universe as such. The only problem is that that's difficult because that means technically you're going to have to mod every single game you want to add in just so you can have something that can read the outputs that put it into a thing and then to update the thing. Fair bit of work.
Also, hi,
Yeah.
Toxic. I hope you be doing this.
I would love something like that. That'd be really cool.
Because I am actually like putting like together which games connect to which like games to like
It's doing
make
donuts
bulk of like an
outside.
official branch thing.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, I can give you the
The
file
Nyx
and
mega game.
actually give it to Otherway as well, as he might enjoy it as well.
I do like the idea of the Nyx mega game.
But we could make it like maybe give it like different tiers, like for people who got a lot of time and people who don't got a lot of time.
Oh, toll road. Let's try not to like do a accidental U-turn on this toll
For
road, right?
example, mechanic sim for those who do give a lot of time, for example. I'll just cut out Euro Trip for those who don't.
Yeah, 'cause something I would really like is in ACC, for example, if you damage your car, or after any race, it like records the wear and tear on the car, and then it will just upload some sort of file. And if you load that into Mechanic Sim, it will just automatically break a car to that level, and then you just have essentially it'd be like having your race car to then work on. It's quite easy to add cars into Mechanic Sim because a lot of it is just you put a body in and you use a lot of default mechanical parts. As long as you have an engine that's vaguely the right shape and size, it's all good. So you could just put whatever race car you want in, really, sort of, kind of.
May have had to do a U-turn at the
But that
toll
would be really
last
good because
week.
then you would have a
I
car
did that by
in your garage
accident,
suddenly
though.
that isn't the car that you're going to race next time, and then you can decide how much of it you want to repair because in theory, if you haven't crashed or anything, it will just be like the little wear and tear parts. So if you want a perfectly good car, you could completely strip it down and replace all the bits if you wanted to. But if you don't care, then you're like, yeah, it's fine, it'll be fine. And then when you start the next race, like ideally you'd want it to upload the car's state back into the game. So you start with a slightly worn
like,
car.
that will mean that people with a lot of time once more will get the advantage of those who less time to spend.
Yeah,
repairs.
well, yeah. Well, the problem is it's the people with more time are at disadvantage if they don't use it to do this game thing. Though that's the problem. Otherwise, if you say that people don't have time, you just don't add that feature in. You just say if you don't have time to do it, you don't do it. It's whatever. You could also put in like a feature to passively fix things. So, for example, the car is 50% better than what it was, whether you do it or not. So that means that people without time will still recover to some degree.
Yeah,
So if the car's
I would
really
prefer to get something like that in place at least. They don't completely get screwed over just for the sake of they don't get the time to do it.
yeah.
Or they don't
Something
get the game as well. That might also
Yeah.
be it.
Something else that would be interesting was if you want to mix Euro Truck and racing, could be you do the journey from one racetrack to the other racetrack. It becomes a game of the earlier you get there, the more time you have your mechanic sim to set up your car for the weekend.
Question, what
So-
actually happens to cars? Do they first go back to their HQ? Or do they instantly
It-
go to the track?
Massively depends on the series, because a lot of times there's not enough time to take it back to the main HQ because it's not worth doing if it's literally the next weekend. You'd pack it up and you probably move it to the next track if you can. But if you can take it back to HQ, you might just take it back to HQ and then grab the new bits you need and then go back again. But then there's not much point in taking all the bits to HQ to unpack it, to then repack it and to come back again. You just move the truck straight there and move the personnel back home for a
It'd be
couple of
quite
days.
fun to get like these actually like bonuses to it. Maybe not for the official league, but like just a bonus of like miscellaneous leaderboard or something.
Well, yeah,
Really
if
like
you
these
take
repairs and trucking.
yeah,
but
if you
to
take the
me, the
motorsport
race-
management thing in, that could work because that's got the whole making the sponsors happy thing. So there's all this money involved in things. So and morale of the pit crew, for example. So yeah, if there was a way in AC to add like extra pit stop time, you could do that if the morale was really low for the pit crew, for example, because they haven't gone home in ages because you're just driving them between tracks. Yes, stuff like that.
It will be very interesting, but it will be a lot of brainstorming, I think. And then after the brainstorming, fleshing out the details on how to make it fair still for others.
Yeah, I think the simplest one is you just decide whether if people don't do it, it counts as if they 100% did it anyway.
I wouldn't say 100% because then people are like, why bother?
For the entertainment purposes of doing it, I guess.
That's
Same
why
reason you
it
drive
might
without a
be-
GPS.
Yeah. Good point. But still, I feel like people still need to have some motivation on doing it. Like maybe, what I said, like a separate leaderboard, separated from the actual racing.
Yeah, you
Just
could
to
have like
give
a
people
arbitrary
incentive to
experience
actually
points.
go. Yeah, like to actually give some incentive to people to do it.
Yeah, you could. I mean, one of the tricky parts, the way I think about it is I center it around ACC, so it's like the whole purpose is to bring a race car to a race event and to score points for a championship, and then you can base a lot of the logistics around that because it's a very good end point for all like the things you would do. Otherwise, there isn't really an end point, other than a continual grind to maybe make money or whatever.
Yeah.
So
We should restart doing that, by the way, driving the cars to the actual tracks.
yeah, we should. Yeah. What was the last one? We're at. Where were we?
Wasn't it France or something?
No, they didn't.
Canada?
France and Canada. No, we have Canada. It was the last track.
It was very foresty.
Monza, was it?
It was a
It
fast
was
one.
very foresty, I know that. There were a lot of
Okay.
trees on SG3.
Which says?
It was a fast one.
Oh, first one.
Might have been Monza.
I don't know if it was Monza or not. I know Monza was recent, but I don't know if it was the last one. I don't know. Start again next season.
James might remember.
But yeah, we might if we could find a mod for Mechanic Simulator.
It was Monza, yeah. James says it was Monza.
Ah, was it? Cool.
Thank you.
But yeah, if we can find a mod for Mechanic Sim, we might be able to get some pre-damaged cars to work on and such. Which could be good fun.
Yeah.
I would think.
Like initially, it just have to be like whatever cars we find that's vaguely close. A lot of people made modded cars, all kinds of branded cars that aren't in game, which we could use.
Yeah, the main issue I can see is giving people actually incentive to do this whole thing instead of just a tiny bit of it.
I mean, it's just gonna be me and you. No one else.
The other way might too, if you could fancy the time for it.
He wants to have a game that's connected in lots of interesting ways, but he doesn't have the time. The choice is he's a very busy boy.
We can maybe find. I mean, if he knows we are doing it and he does good, like our day off or something, he can always join us.
Maybe. I know that he may be interested in joining us for some flight sim stuff because, well, the cool thing about flight sim is it's a lot of downtime where you just kind of set the pitch and essentially autopilot and then you cruise.
Yeah, just vibing to the landscape.
Yeah. Occasional
Not the
radio calls to
landscape,
the tower.
the
and that's it.
airscape.
No, because you often look at the landscape, you
Nope.
don't often look at
Nope.
the clouds itself.
Nope, you said through the landscape. You're not. Nope.
I am confused. Is he right to you? Confused me like this?
You're easily confusable.
Yes, I really. Yeah, we could do the same thing with like airfields. Because like not all over city, but there are a few airfields in Eurotrip as well, so we can actually pick up our vehicles roleplay wise.
Yeah.
In American Truck Sim there's actually even like a cargo play you can haul cargo out of.
Chris, how long does your thing say you're gonna be?
800 kilometers left to go, 11 hours, 42 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Of course not. I know exactly where I need to go.
You're still behind me.
You took a head start.
I mean, I didn't.
How did I feel following you then if you didn't give a head start?
Because you were just stupidly slow for some reason.
I am going the legal speed.
I was like going 55.
Where it was 30.
Doubt that. We were on a bloody highway.
Oh no, I'm not talking about now. For like when I actually did lose.
No, we were on a highway at the time.
I never seen you after the tiny roads to the channel. Hello, Mr. Robot Ticket Machine. Please don't find me. Have a lovely day.
Apparently we have tunnels.
Oh yeah, you will be going to the Alps, but because of my little detour, it might take a bit longer for us to get there.
Do they have tunnels through the Alps?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why people move to Italy so easily these days. See, they don't have to actually go over the Alps anymore, they just go through them.
Seems like cheating.
Kind of.
Gotta beat through the tunnel. It's a very long tunnel.
This looks like a head of software.
If you're unsure about a corner, look for the street lights because the street lights normally follow the road.
I could not there was a fact.
Going up! We're going up, guys! We're going up!
Usually I do, but like the fence was blocking, so I didn't have accurate measurements.
Oh my goodness. This is the longest ass tunnel ever.
Oh, I think this might be Leon. Yes, it is. This is Leon. Yes, I know exactly where we are at all times.
I was thinking more about this idea, and I was thinking that it'd be quite funny if after a race weekend we have like all of the cars that participated as like a job list, and like whoever plays the mechanic sim can like pick one to do, and essentially the more you do, the more like money or XP you get or something.
I would
Yeah,
say maybe virtual sponsorship.
Yeah.
Welcome to the massive tunnel through the middle of
You
the
could get a
Alps.
funny little
Yeah, I know,
message with
right?
like, your car was repaired by Milkshake.
I'm just me in the pit crew, the logistics, all these people.
Yeah.
Me playing Euro Truck for 3 days straight, hauling cars back and forth. I would actually love that to be fair. Ooh, and that's where my sponsorships coming. Because every car that is sponsored by me gets like a guaranteed travel.
Oh no! We tipped. Fuck.
Actually, I
Anyway.
actually really like this idea, Chris.
Left in chat for Izzy's poor truck. She's missing a lot of
F.
paint on the left side.
Where am I going to? Let's have a quick check.
Go across to
Zurich!
the town next door, it's gonna be amazing. No.
We are accidentally young.
It was very difficult. It was a very swizzly road. It was deceptive.
Also, Chris, I do have to admit something. I am horrendous in mechanic simulator.
Why?
I don't know. I just am.
I've got to do the tunnel
What
again.
do you, what do you find difficult?
Like all I have done so far is replace
That
wheels.
can't be right.
And the second it becomes
Shit.
something else, I panic and can't figure out what's wrong with the car.
Oh. So in Mechanic Sim there is an inspect mode where you can literally
Yeah, I know
hold...
about the inspector. I just cannot
Okay.
find the issue most of the time.
Oh, well, I mean, this is one way you can do it. You can basically brute force your way
Maybe
through
we
it by
did
just scanning
backwards.
every single part that you can see till the whole thing is like a bright luminous colour of either somewhere between green and yellow. Green,
I
yellow,
haven't
red.
flipped for ages, and now I've done
And
it
then you
twice
just
in the
like
same-
see the one part you need to fix and then rip it out.
To be
Oh, I
fair,
did come out the
could
other side.
stream
Are
it
you
and
sure?
then you could help me.
If you, I mean, I don't mind helping.
I'm still taking longer though, so I imagine
The other part
far
of the
away.
game is you get the job order and it'll tell you things like car is like slow under acceleration or something like that. So that might mean that you have to do something to the engine, especially on
I've
later
gone
ones.
off route, guys. Off route.
Hello, Ticket Machine. How are you doing today? Yeah,
They've
I saw
added,
your
like,
brother. He was doing
2
good.
hours onto my journey.
Chris, we might actually arrive first.
I doubt that.
But where is Bologna actually? Because I did not see it on the map earlier.
Northern Italy.
Because I have to go to Rome. We are now heading towards Turin.
Okay, so
Is
how
he
long's
out
on
in
your...
Italy yet?
I don't know. How long's your timer, Chris?
Bookshik did not wait to get past.
Chris!
Merged into me.
Oh no, I did not see you because of the darkness. Apologies.
You wait
Chris!
for the lighthouse flashes.
Chris!
Nailed it.
Chris is wants to know how long till we get here.
Sorry, I was watching Bookshik do a spectacular corner. We have 9 hours 54 minutes, 600 kilometers.
Okay, I'm still an
More like
hour ahead of
700
you.
actually.
We are catching up to
I'm
I
in
just followed you out of
Switzerland.
habit and I realised I need like almost no fuel. Yeah. Oh, this is how he got me last time. That was 100 litres, which is a significant amount of fuel, but
for a
Ow.
car.
yeah, for a car. For a truck, it's just like, yeah, I was just like literally topped it off. That much fits in the hose that leads to the tank, you know.
Look, Chris, we got the first tunnel through the Alps.
Don't worry, when the
We
tunnels
did-
come out at the other side, they start getting wiggly, but they're deceptively wiggly. So you think you can make them, and then you can't make them, and then you're on your side, and then you're like, damn it!
Oh, well-
And then you're in Zurich.
One thing that almost murdered me was I think it was somewhere in either Sweden, Norway, or Finland. Or so.
Interested,
A set of
yes.
tunnels that are underground that have roundabouts in them.
That's
And I was not
very-
ready for the roundabout, and I just went flying into it. I
Where's
see
the
it.
roundabout tunnel?
Got to be Norway.
That's batshit insane.
It's crazy. It's
What are
really
Norway
interesting
doing?
to drive. It's very strange. There's nothing else like it in anywhere else, so it makes it super unique to drive through. But yeah, there are genuine like junctions you need to do as well. You're like, oh, I wasn't expecting to make a change in lane at all during
And
this.
this roundabout is supposed to be very close to our brakes as well.
Is a very
Oh,
good
there are
question,
some really cool
James.
ones where you like come out of a tunnel immediately into a bridge that goes over something massive, down into a town, back into a bridge under it to another tunnel. Very strange.
I mean, that is the infrastructure you kind of need for the mountains. That is no.
Yeah, there's not enough flat land. It's all built up.
Where
I
is
have
our
no idea whether I'm going to make money on this
expert
trip
of Norway
anymore.
when you need him? Zurich? Bern and Genève. Let's go to Genève. Because I got no clue where Bologna is.
If I could make that sound in your truck when you get, some money going in and out, I'd be doing that. Oh,
Whenever
like
I
minus
leave
1 point.
Like whenever I'm in a turn, like, watching.
Yeah.
He
It's like
paid.
when you get fined. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to turn on traffic offences because I was going to see how many like speeding fines I could rack up.
Not many when you follow me.
Right, true. Yeah, we've been following the speed limit for quite some time.
I have not.
Yet we're only 1 hour behind.
Honestly, I actually prefer the game when you're following the speed limits and stuff. It's so much more chill.
I mean, I've not been that much over.
True, but a lot of the convoys recently have been like, how fast can you go?
I mean, that's also because of like the lack of me. That's like the neutralizing factor.
Oh no,
of the
before we were
convoys.
going 50 something or other.
No, usually they
Oh,
are like
early
a fa-
today, yes,
few
but I mean, normally. in our
Usually
convoy-
they are like a few speed demons, but then they have to wait for the rest to catch up before they get speed again. And that's how usually the convoy
One
kind of
every 10
accordions along.
miles. One every... What? What are you talking about, James? I'm confused.
Something about one every
Accordions, that
every
one
time
instrument
now.
I thought I would. That looks really cool to learn, but I never will because it's also incredibly complex to learn.
What
There's
is
buttons on
incredibly
both sides.
complex.
That's what I'm worried. Keyboard side, got it. Other side, nah.
So, but
Accordions.
Oh, speeding fines. You can get one every 10 miles, Chris.
Yeah, they're quite frequent. There's a lot of speed cameras. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it now while he's talking to the ticket machine again.
why do you just me social?
traffic offense switched on. Let's go.
And this is where I sneak past Chris and we go first.
Second.
Are you already in Bologna?
No, but I'm still ahead of you.
That means I still got access.
Little
Despite
did Milkshake know that Chris's satnav is telling him to do a legal U-turn at the earliest convenience.
Yeah. I have my suspicion. But I just want to go to Geneva and then I'm thinking of turning south. Because I actually got no clue where Bologna is. Actually, I should Google Maps where Bologna is.
Let's look at your maps.
North Italy. That helps.
This is perfect. Hey. Now all I need to do is park up somewhere.
You have no idea how these things work, do you?
I do, but my brain did not
No,
want
you,
to
went
pass.
through, you went through the car lane and then you like drove against the flow of traffic.
James
Okay.
says, James says it's been saying that for the last 80 miles, Chris.
For what, sorry?
I don't know, whatever you said.
I forgot what I said.
Me too.
Milkshake. It's distracted me.
About the U-turn.
Oh, yeah.
Bologna. City in Italy. Bologna is
Yeah.
a lively historic capital of Emilia-Romagna, in northern Italy.
Get the Wikipedia entry read in full.
Okay, so we are.
Yeah, got that, James. Also, I did go back to before the fucking tunnel.
What do you mean we're going the wrong way? We are going the right way. Kind of.
Milkshake, we're heading
Yes.
north.
We are going to Geneva. And Dutch
Yes,
is on.
which is north of our current location.
How is it north when Geneva is literally on. Wait. Is it Geneva or is it Genoa?
No, Genoa is a different place. Genoa is more south. You are correct. Geneva is north.
My dyslexia ruined me.
That same fucking corner, James. Did you see that? I almost flipped it again. Same corner.
Imagine
Oh.
if now we see Izzy going the other way.
I love I come out on the map and Milkshake's gone. Just disappeared. I thought I went offline for a second. I saw his little green dot in the distance. Just,
I am searching a way to U-turn because I entered Switzerland.
I mean, you were technically supposed to go through Switzerland together in the first place, so sure it's fine.
Actually, that's us out. We can just go.
It was close.
We can follow it and then go back to. No, he sent me back to France. I think I will just do our U-turn for convenience sake. So I'm actually still in Italy. Confused. How is there a city here already? Makes no sense. Torino. Torino sounds like an Italian place.
Yeah.
Chris, are you catching up yet or not yet?
Do you ever check your mirrors?
Yes. I was too focused on your signs to notice I thought there was a massive truck in my side mirror. But usually I do check. Usually I just check my mirrors to see if I'm actually within the 2 white lines.
I usually use it just to check how close I get when I cut corners.
Yeah.
See if how far the trail is compared to the wetland.
So that puts the total times I took our wrong turn to 1.
No,
Caused by
that
my
is a
dyslexia.
lie.
We have never had to make a U-turn until this point.
That doesn't mean you didn't take a wrong turn.
All the weeks lead to Rome and that's where I need to go. Therefore, I can literally not take the wrong road. Can be this logic.
Yeah. Oh fuck, there's no fuckity fuck here.
Who wants to know more about Bologna?
Sure.
Hold on. I need to access Google Maps first to go back to the wiki.
I'm gonna fill up on some fuel.
Apparently it's only $200 to stay in our 3-star hotel in Bologna.
Okay.
I have no idea what the going rate for a 3-star hotel is anywhere.
I mean,
I'm
it's
going
for
this way.
each
I
night,
think this is
so
the wrong way, but I'm going this way anyway.
it got 150 different nationalities divided over 390,000 inhabitants. And it's just
As he reads this.
and it's the 7th most populous city in
I'm in the
Italy.
wrong way.
And the
Does it have
flag
any
looks.
relation? Sorry.
What does that got any relation?
Oh, does it have any relation to the dish bolognese?
I will be able to tell you after I read this wiki page, hopefully. If it's not in this wiki page, I will be very disappointed. Hello, sir. Yes, we do wish to re-anchor Italy after leaving it. Yeah, we took our wrong turn. You know how it is. Goodbye. Also, the flag of Bologna looks a lot like the English flag. If I'm completely honest.
Which flag?
It's like the Bologna flag,
Looks like which flag?
the England one.
Oh.
White with a red cross, but it goes corner to corner.
No, it goes flat eggs to flat eggs. It's like a normal upright cross.
Oh.
Don't mind me, stream. Just having to do another Yui.
Just look at your stream driving against the arrows.
Shh.
I should probably pay attention to the road instead of reading the wiki of Bologna.
This is gonna be hard.
Are we going uphill because my truck seems to be struggling a little?
I did it.
Did you park it?
Nope. I am still not there.
Okay, so Leon is fast. That means we need to go
No,
off
I'm not driving, to be
Turing,
honest.
right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
I've never been to one of these stop places before. I just needed fucking petrol. I couldn't go any further. I had to reverse.
It just sounds like a fun thing to every time we go somewhere, we actually read up on the wiki of said place.
Maximum chill stream.
Give us a fact about and then this place.
Like every fuel station, we need to give a fun fact about the city we're headed to. Or the country we're in.
So this is something I've been thinking about. Is if do like flight sim streams, it will be so much talking. It'll be effectively a podcast with a cool background.
Mm.
I mean,
Just
that
to-
is like the ideal stuff. Like even this would be great for podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, me, you, and Dee Dee doing those journeys is always really fun because it was a lot of like calm, just chatting about anything, and then there would just be this horrendous panic as someone didn't realize how sharp the next corner was, and the trucks horrendously crash.
And that's
But,
basically
like,
what
90%
happened
of the
today
stream is
with me
just
being
chill.
all like, oh my god, no!
Yeah.
Me being
Uh,
very confident in where I am, and Chris just giggling as he sees me take the wrong turn.
I'll
Once
tell you
more.
what I really want to do is get Milkshake on the ATC radio, and I'll teach him how to do the different calls. So I'll be like, Milkshake, say this line, and saying it to the traffic controller, and then gets a response that's like, what do I do now? Because it is intimidating at first, especially if the other person knows what they're doing. To be fair, I'm probably going to be quite intimidated doing it because I only really know the military stuff from DCS. So I'll probably get a lot of it wrong.
First you say the
No.
plane type and then your call sign up.
Usually you start with who you're talking to, then you say who you are, and then the subject matter. Because then it makes it nice and easy. You can forego some of that formality if you have already spoken to them before and you're like having a bit of a conversation back and forth for a bit.
Or if you're in bank.
Yep. Yeah, it depends
Also,
on the
isn't there
other-
like an automatic ATC Microsoft?
There was in the older games, I don't know about the new one. The automatic one was pretty good.
They are still like the humans.
This looks like it's gonna
I see.
tighten up, guys. Real tight. Let's go real slow.
Also would like to see Milkshake being an ATC controller, that would be really funny.
Oh,
It's
but that'd
like,
be
someone's
fun.
like, I need to land,
Feel
need to
like-
land, I've lost engine. Just like, sir, I'm gonna need you to tell me your call sign first, please. Also, how are you having a nice day?
They
Just,
can't
like,
on your wheel.
screams. Just screams back at you.
How was the cabin food?
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. That could be
No,
really good
I'm
fun.
accidentally speeding.
Well, they did. I gotta say, Flight Sim did a really good job of it because now they've actually incorporated full like radar stuff, so you actually have your tools to do what you want to do. You're no longer using like a weird left-hand map or whatever. It's now an
Oh,
actual like
just
there is
nice.
everything.
Yeah, actually, like some movies would actually train people to be like proper ATC.
Yeah. Honestly, for the game, though, you just have to be like good enough, and that's basically you need to understand when someone says land on 27 right or something like that. You just know you have to land on the runway that points 27 on the compass or 270 on the compass, and then on the right hand side, and then you're good. Because everything else is like whatever. They'll probably tell you where you need to go. If not.
Sir, please land on runway 32A. There aren't even 32 runways. No, but that's the number that's written on it.
It's like there is a 320 on the compass, but there is no runway A. That is not a thing.
Why do some games do that thing? It is like a number and then a letter on the runway.
You won't.
Oof.
That's not a thing.
Games, I guess.
Oh, the only time I can think that would ever be a thing is if you have 3 runways, maybe. But even then, it's usually left or right. So you have like 2 numbers
Hello,
or 1
good
number,
sir.
and you
Yes.
have
Do you
Oh,
know where
alright.
one is by any chance? Okay. You never left this town? Yeah. Looking out all good, I guess. You have a lovely day.
He's never left the toll booth.
Yeah, he's very local. Like you see the very fancy like building with all the windows to the right, that was his home.
No. I was saying he's literally never left the toll booth.
So he left the toll booth sometimes.
Nope.
Okay. It's quite a sense existence. He's taking a toll booth. It would explain why you can't open the toll booth.
Exactly.
I lost a Chris. And this time he is not in my side mix.
I'm in the tunnel if that helps.
I'm also in a tunnel. I see a Chris. Target got me acquired.
I'm near an airport.
Oh no, I didn't hear what was on the outside.
Is there a bed in the toll booth?
There in the park. What's this? Oh, this. Via card telepass. Oh hell yeah. This is where the trucking link actually works like a telepass.
How much longer does your time say, Chris?
7 hours 42.
I think you're probably going through the Alp tunnels then.
We have passed a very long jungle just now.
Mm.
Now we are in a very valley area.
There's a section where I was coming out of the tunnel, and then there was this big junction that appeared on my minimap. Only Chris will obviously see that. But you've got to like do quite a sharp right-hander, and that was the one that got me and flipped me.
Person.
We have just passed
yes.
our toll booth and shortly followed by a fuel station. And it looked like Chris wanted to top off.
Discovering road. Milkshake.
Oh maniac.
Milkshake, no common track courtesy.
I did go over. I just did not realize we were that close to me.
Press N.
There are quite a lot of people here. I think this is like one of the main things. Italy, France or something. Or Italy, Europe in general.
It's probably because we're not too far from the Iberia area, right?
We are literally in Italy.
Or is it low Italy? Okay.
Yeah.
Might have a few jumps up. Into Italy.
I just think this is the main thing to go from anywhere in Italy to somewhere else in Europe. Probably not the only thing, but the main thing. That
There's
we are
only one
sustained.
way in and out of Italy. Only one road.
This message was slide by cartridge. No, Chris was before the signs. I don't know where to go.
Is there more tunnels? Oh my god.
Izzy, are you taking roundabouts in Alps?
Roundabout?
Like, are you just taking like circles in the Alps?
No.
Hello, machine in the hope you have a nice day.
All roads do not lead to Rome.
Why do people say this then?
Because they're wrong.
So you're saying all these people who ever use the expression all roads lead to Rome are completely wrong. Wait, actually, I forgot
These
where
two, I
Holland.
guess.
Where is
Got the milkshake. Here we go.
No, I
this
would
is a
rather
real
go
test.
through them.
Wait, hold on. I am looking at map again.
Slowly driving in the middle of the road.
Okay, so we need to go to... Can we pass Milan again? I don't think it takes that way. Milano, this way.
Yay. You gain a point.
Hell yeah.
Finally.
If you remember, Milan is at the right top of Italy, and we went there once.
Oh yeah,
before
I
for the
opened my
ACC
Google
thing.
Maps. Give a reference. Because using an in-game map will feel too cheaty.
So
Wait, you're in Italy. Yeah.
yeah. So if we start doing flight sim at some point, I'm very sure that I will spend a lot of my time photoshopping stuff while in the journey. If my PC can take it, with apparently how demanding that game is.
And
Fair
you know
enough.
what type of controls you should to add to our wheel to make it fly simmable.
I wouldn't. I would, though. You can definitely use the pedals for rudder. You just won't be able to assign the actual wheel to anything. Like you could, but it won't feel right. And you'll need an extra axis for pitch, basically.
I will probably wait for our hotels.
Yeah. Or just do what I'm gonna do and use a 360 controller.
I
Good
don't
enough.
got
It's
any.
a joystick.
We need to go far left.
In fact, this would be a really weird mix, but yeah, I'll probably use my wheels, pedals for rudder, and then use the left analog stick on the 360 controller for the joystick.
Chris, I have been enjoying our little world trip, by the way.
Me too. I'm curious how
Izzy,
much
how are
money
you
I'm
doing in your tickles?
I am in sight of my destination.
Oh, Shibu, after all.
Yeah, I'm really curious how much money I'm gonna have when I get to the next like economy reset moment. I
You
just
mean
like think
economy settlements?
whenever you hand in a job, pick up a job, leave, travel on a ferry, fast travel, you have an economy reset. And what that'll do is it'll catch up all of the drivers that you own that are on or doing missions, and they'll also pick up new missions. And any debts you've got from loans should sort themselves. It's on the door.
I think so.
Also, when I get to Rome, I will get 52,000 euros.
Izzy is suspicious.
What is suspicious?
Izzy.
Why is Izzy being suspicious?
Izzy, what did you do?
I ordered it like an hour. Completely forgot.
You didn't turn on the front light.
No.
Can you tell
You ordered
Izzy I say hi?
some sort of takeout, and I'm really curious. Izzy got sweet things. Aww. I crashed again. Thank you, Izzy.
You're welcome.
Izzy is lovely. However, she has made me have to go downstairs and grab a fork, so I'm going to find the straightest bit of road.
It feels decently straight.
I literally ordered it like an hour and a half ago. Perhaps longer.
Else, Chris, the next
Bless me!
break area we pass, we can park up and then we can fetch some drinks and stuff.
He's gone downstairs, mate.
Already?
Yeah!
Sadness. Something tells me he will get crashed if he kept on rolling.
I just heard several crunch noises. I'm back. 35%
Welcome back,
damage.
Chris.
The cruise control held out quite well.
It's 10 p.m. You won't sleep tonight if you eat that now. Maybe.
Also, Izzy, I got downstairs. I was like, a fork. The drawer is empty. The drying rack. There's no forks. All right, I will wash one.
You could have had a tiny spoon.
I could have had a tiny spoon. This is true.
I love tiny spoons.
Tiny spoon probably would have actually made more sense to me.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
what I
it's
was
all
thinking.
Panicking, I'll be completely honest.
You should have gone for the tiny spoon option.
I know. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, yeah. Tiny spoon. It's a
Chris, the next like break area which will probably be in Milan itself. I will go fetch some stuff as well.
I need him again. My trigger's had a bad day.
No, we can repair you in Milan if
Shake, which way did you go on the next junction?
I'm going to Milan basically. Following the signs to Milan.
Yeah. Always eat your puddings with a tiny spoon so it lasts longer.
Well,
That's
there's
also why
ice
I
cream
use
involved. And fork is bad for ice cream.
Yeah, fork is bad for ice cream, yes.
You say this, it's quite decent actually.
Not in this heat, it ain't.
Not just because it's metal, it's not because it's a fork.
No, it's because the ice cream's gonna be melted.
I enter Lombardia. And I will park up at this fuel station and fetch myself some ice cream. Because this car cost me a lot of money.
Oh, motherfucker! Literally, like, a millimeter. Only 9,000 deduction. That's not bad, actually. Okay.
When Chris come back and I'm not back yet, can you tell him that I'm parked up at the fuel station?
He can hear you.
Hello Chris.
Downstairs.
But he can hear me.
Yes.
Very confused.
The joys of wireless headset. We both have them.
Okay, it turns out that this fuel station does not really give designated parking for trucks.
Right, I need to go get
Wait.
myself.
Right.
Chris is already here. How are you already here?
Oh,
What? I just sped down the road. I had a fork in hand and I was doing with that.
yeah.
I literally want you to park me somewhere here so I can go fetch some ice cream.
Go get the ice cream, I'll wait.
blah, 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 blah. Right, I need to get myself a tiny spoon.
Don't know if you heard that, but the cat just meowed a very high pitch. My truck engine keeps failing while I'm parked. So those in Izzy's chat, how would you rate her driving so far? 4 out of 10 maybe.
So rude.
Fine, they're all really nice and didn't do it.
But like, I only flipped twice.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, I flipped once and tipped over once. But like, it wasn't my fault, okay? James, that's really mean.
That's brilliant. I like that. Yeah, genuinely would love. Keep thinking about it. I genuinely would love a mechanic sim mixed with ACC type game. It was so much fun. Just imagine the stress of trying to like disassemble your car when you crash it sometime during qualifying, knowing the race is in 20 minutes. Like, I want that kind of game. That would be amazing fun. It's so stressful, but it's so much fun. Obviously, as an optional, like I wouldn't ever say like to have that for everyone, but that would be so much fun. Especially if you like just like mess up one wheel, you're just like, right, just got to pull off the suspension on one side and jam a new wheel on. For example, if you take mechanic sim like time frames, like it doesn't actually take that long to like strip a lot off a car. And if you were doing it in like a racing format, it's a lot quicker because they obviously use as few bolts as possible to save on weight and other such things.
Less mean than I am in voice chat? What? I'm confused. Yay. My pit stop in Monza would have been hours. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like you can imagine trying to like play a game where you have like one person driving against a bunch of AI and everyone else is like the team, and that could be really funny. Just having one person doing strategy, someone else trying to figure out car setup, and you got a bunch of other people just like literally like jamming the wheel nuts off and things as quickly as possible in a pit stop and things like that. That could be really, really funny.
What did you acquire?
Ice cream.
What I said was mean, but it's tame compared to me in voice. Oh. Maybe. Maybe so.
Sometimes looks like it's rude to just leave without any warning.
I did say that I am back.
You just said I have ice cream and you just started sailing off into the distance. So I'm like, alright, cool. Good to know.
I mean, I will be driving slow while I eat my ice cream, so.
Yeah, I thought you might wait a bit. No, straight away. Alright, he's got the ice cream.
Ain't nobody gonna keep him down. Dibs on strategy. I nailed every call in F1 in an unlocked 6-hour race. Yeah?
I like the idea that in the context of this is like a real role play like GTA or something, he would just run out of the shop with ice cream in hand, bail into the truck, start the engine, just floor it, wheel spin, and drive away. Tire marks leading out of the service station.
With like the ice cream like just in a bowl on his lap, rumbling around, like almost slipping out every 5 seconds.
Yeah, spoon in his mouth because he has got no more hands to carry it. 'Cause he's carrying some random junkie port while he's in the. It's got like a new hat or something. I don't know.
Oh.
No time to explain. It's go time.
Oh, now I need to clean my glasses from now.
What?
Oh,
What have you done?
I laugh so hard that now my glasses are becoming misty. You know, like when you.
I didn't know that was a problem.
For me, it is. Oh, Bologna is finally on the floor.
On the floor?
That's Parma Bologna.
To be fair, he's in Italy. They write the road names on the floor.
In Belgium, we do this on like major intersections, not like highways.
Yeah.
In the UK, we do it on roundabouts for some reason.
Yeah, it's in UK. There's very few places you'll see like words written on the ground. It was a thing they did for a while, but now it's limited to things like just like the road name or something like that. At most, because well, mainly it's too difficult to read things written on the road most of the time, especially in traffic.
It's because they don't want to renew them every 5 years.
That too. Also a good reason.
Right, this is gonna take up so much time and effort. Ugh.
Okay, eating ice cream while driving and laughing is not the best combination.
I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Can you do two things at once? You hit the third and it just breaks.
Yeah. Num 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 num.
I'm steering with my elbow.
Oh dear.
This can only go well.
I don't actually know where I am.
I'm really struggling to eat my ice cream and drive, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially because I keep getting engine malfunctions, so I can't just cruise control it. Yeah. Oh, he's done it again. Come on. You have to like pump the accelerator.
To be
to,
fair,
like,
I am
put
not
things
cruise
back up.
controlling it. I got my foot on the pedal.
This is a bit
My
of a
elbow on the wheel.
shit city.
I'm
Yeah.
holding my spoon and my.
Let's go there.
Okay, that one was my fault. I was too distracted.
I'm really struggling to do this all at once.
I'm not.
This is like
Not
a random
professional like her.
challenge.
By which I mean I'm not doing it all at once. Not that I'm not struggling. I'm doing one at a time.
I have hit the barrier one time so far.
It took them 5 years to remove the paint for wrongly adding a bus stop near me. You'd be waiting a very long time for the bus as no bus goes on that road. So why did they paint a bus stop on the road? That's hilarious.
Oh no! That was a disaster of a full booth there. Missed. It was he got completely the wrong lane and then swerved to get the telepass really quickly and then just got spammed on the forehead by the second. Very wonderful.
I do love how this is some kind of silly challenge now driving.
Like,
while
was it a
eating ice cream.
similarly named road? Like, did they get it mixed up with one that sounded similar or something? Or were they just complete idiots? I mean, I presume this is one of the councils in Kent. Like, I don't know how many you have down there.
Well, I've kind of failed. I have a small amount of ice cream in my chair.
Oh, it's a lay-by, but they just assumed it was a bus stop, so put bus stop on it. LOL! That's funny.
Don't worry, Chris. Bologna is the next streak, so we can be outpeed for a bit longer.
I don't know. This is really hard to do. With the way my wheel is and things, it's like I've got it on my lap with the steering wheel above it, which has to keep randomly turning now and then, which also kind of like bumps the container. And then I keep occasionally having to hit the throttle rather than the cruise control because the engine keeps switching off.
I just only use the throttle. That's easier than having to like take it on and off again.
True, but it's another thing I need to pay attention to. Whereas if I just cruise control it at a safe speed, it's way easier. Also, I'm half
can-
expecting the force feedback at some point to just yank the spoon out my hand.
You can literally just like steer the sweet spot on your pedal and hold out. Like I am at 55 for this whole time without using speed control or cruise control. I just found in the sweet spot that takes a hot second.
I'm staying at 3 miles per hour if I don't touch the throttle. So if you want to go really slow, you can.
But we still need to get to our destination.
I mean, you will, just very slowly.
We have another 3 hours to destination.
Fair enough.
Assuming we follow the optimum path, which my sat nav is telling me to go down. Oh, there's a road. New road.
To be fair, we do give Bologna on the signs now.
I do have to tell you, I passed a couple of those floor signs saying Bologna before I actually turned off. They don't actually believe them all.
We see, this is a bit I think it's going to be really funny. Bologna is completely spread out across quite a wide area.
Mm-hmm.
So, depending on which specific depot he needs, he may get very lost.
I don't need Bologna, I need Rome.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Like.
Rome
Maybe
is
you'll be
worse.
fine.
Rome is literally worse. Because Rome is literally the ring of Rome, being like the massive highway. Every industry zone is outside of it. Similar to Paris.
The
Are we
ring-
leaving or staying? Staying,
Staying.
apparently. There's a guy coming up behind us, by the way.
Oh no.
The important question: does he have ice cream?
I need to beep.
Engine
He is
malfunction.
Spanish.
No. Yeah. Oh, engine successfully restarted. Right, back on cruise control.
Okay, my ice cream is almost gone.
Already?
It's a tiny thing. I'm scraping it, which asks a lot more attention.
He's scraping his at the bottom of the ice cream barrel, just like scraping his truck against the barrier.
Ah, yes. Makes perfect sense.
I'm secretly just holding the bowl outside to scrape it out. There we go. That was tasty. No, we got a Bologna to the right and a Bologna straight.
Yep, exactly.
Izzy did say that she did not take the first one. So I think she takes to the second one.
You just gonna have to guess, aren't you?
I mean, if I done anything else, this
Ooh. That's cool, Bridge.
it really is. I'm glad I took this one. Also, Chris, tell me when you can speed up a bit, so I...
Moro?
No, just so he doesn't struggle too much with his ice cream.
I'm already struggling. Finally a straight road though. No.
That felt like a very fun little challenge we did. Ice cream while cooking.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, but I am finished.
I'll say they run downstairs to grab a fork, realizing I don't have one, then have to wash it up to come upstairs to realize I didn't need a fork. Was probably the most entertaining part for me. And I have 35% damage because of it. Because the cruise control kept it going even though I hit the barrier, so it scraped.
Oh,
right around the
no.
corner.
Oh, so that's why you got these lines on your truck.
Also, can you imagine how that would be if I could actually get up? You know, like an X4, you can get up and have someone else drive. But like no one else drives, so I just get up, go to the back of the truck into the mini freezer, just like trying to dig out some ice cream. Just scraping into the wall.
So Chris, are you done with your ice cream?
No.
Straight we will go.
So I keep
You
talking.
will just follow this highway till you finish your ice cream.
That's not how navigation works.
It is now.
It's only one of these places is Bologna, so I hope I'm gonna go straight.
Bologna Firenze. I think that's the one that Izzy is at. Today goes being a good truck.
I would love it if we caught up to Izzy after all this.
I think she's just parked the park Bologna at this point.
I'm investigating.
What are you
No.
investigating? Izzy, can you give us fun facts about Bologna that she here parked up?
If I get parked up.
Nee, als you are parked up, als in
I'm not right now.
stationary.
Tesla auto drive truck when? I know, right?
Tesla just got that. I'm not sure if it's in production yet, because I heard it had some issues.
It's all trial runs right now, I think.
I think it's mostly because the steering wheel is not on the left or right side, but in the center. That it might have got some legal issues on road safety.
That is a bit weird.
It's just because the regulations are always like based on the steering wheel being at one side of the road. So if suddenly steering wheel become in the center of the vehicle, it will cause some issues.
Honestly, it's probably safer for the driver. I think the real issue
No,
comes
it
to
will be
what
safer, but
the-
it's regulation-wise. Like the regulations aren't fine-tuned for the wheel being in the center, but it actually being a better option.
It's interesting. I'm curious about this new DAF thing with all the cameras instead of mirrors, because I assume that these cameras instead of mirrors are not legal in a lot of places.
Mm.
Because
Probably
it
not
feels
yet.
like, yeah, it feels like it's a very
It's a fault waiting
complicated
to happen.
lack of failsafe. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think they are just abusing this at this point, the fact that there is no regulations.
maybe. I mean, to be honest, it's actually slightly better than mirrors. Actually, significantly
It's
better than mirrors because
because
the other
it
things you can
stops the
do,
rain
such
power
as
and such.
yeah, because you can add night vision modes to it and such, and actually see better out the back of your vehicle to the side of your vehicle. You could also have it so that you can even have like radar built in, so things that are approaching quickly you show up brighter or darker than the background, so you can see
To go
stuff.
for like a face recognition square around vehicles coming closer.
Bye, milkshake.
Main
But this
issue
is
is
the turn
people are
off to Bologna, Chris.
scared the robot driving them will crash when they're actually more likely to crash than it.
But it's not the right turn off for Bologna.
Possible. The wrong way.
Oh no, I think I know what happened.
You went the wrong way?
No, this is a weird part where there is a highway in the middle and a highway along the sides, but the highway along the sides doesn't actually. God damn it. Why do these. Hold on, I crashing to another toll booth.
Most endurance cars have cameras to look at, and they use them over the mirrors. Yeah.
So, like, you're on a highway, there's got like a highway in the middle, which is just straight. And
But
then
milkshake,
a lot of little.
is it a highway
sides.
to hell?
Yes, because the other areas are both sides. So Chris is now stuck on this highway till the next point he gets freaked. Well, I am now turning off to Bologna. Also, Izzy, at what place are you currently?
The question marks.
I cannot go to the center because it's blocked off by arrows.
Well, I got there. Ooh, it's a Mercedes garage.
I am on a roundabout. I am at the airport.
Oh, I went past the airport.
Yeah, I'm
I am
beelining it to
close.
this point, so I can traffic
I
hopefully.
don't feel generally up to
And
wheeling this one.
because I'll be signing off probably after this.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be continue to sign it. Actually, if you put calling it, I might as well start heading for home already.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Chris, I enjoyed our little road trip.
Yeah, it was. Okay,
A
great.
fun little ice cream challenge at the end.
I haven't damaged my truck this bad in ages.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
all
flip for
the
ages.
spoons.
Now, how do I get to?
Oh, this is a road to Izzy's drop off, but there is no garage.
I'm at the area where there is a garage. It's a little bit.
Have you already dropped off?
Yes.
Nice! I didn't know.
Yeah, I said I dropped off. Sorry.
In that case, I'm actually driving away from you right now.
Ow. I'm going to the repair area garage in Bologna. Let's fix this truck. 2K. Fine. That poor sign. Listen, it didn't need to be there, okay? It was surplus to requirements, so I removed it.
I got absolutely no clue which way to go to.
Doesn't surprise me.
There's a sign to Bologna over here.
There we go. Made it to a parking space. Ooh. Got strawberry juice. Soon.
But Chris, can you tell that I've gotten better at finding my way in Euro Truck?
Yes.
No.
But going to Paris, the whole start of it was like, I need to go south, I'm going to go Paris, was an interesting decision. I think led to most of the time loss. Because that
Okay,
one time
we can
you
find
had a
Chris
dyslexia moment actually wasn't even that bad. We just did like
Think of its family.
again.
It doesn't have one.
But yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought that was the town to the south and
It's just a
not
pot of chocolate.
down in.
Because it's
Victoria.
like kind of south, but also
Beautiful.
like kind of also detour. You kind of need to aim for Switzerland, really.
Mm.
I mean, I did by accident. And when it was no longer needed. But basically, I prefer to go into Lyon first because that's like a city I know.
Yeah.
So I know Lyon is the south. So how do I get to Lyon? Well, usually I pass through Paris first, and then I go south from there, and then I get usually to Lyon. That's like how my brain works.
Yeah. I would say actually navigation has got a lot better. There's a lot less emergency stops whenever a signpost appears. We didn't get lost down any industrial estates, not even once.
That's a good sign.
To be fair, that's because we don't get the same drop-offs. Like I'm still driving to my drop-off.
That's
Yeah, true.
nice. 77,000.
The inner
We've seen
cities
that
are
next
quite hard
time.
to navigate to be fair. There's usually no signs.
I feel like we went through Paris quite smoothly.
Yes, that city we weren't supposed to go to. We did go through that.
But it went smoothly nonetheless.
Yes, it did. You were very right. It took a very long time for us to have to do a U-turn. However, we took a very long flat U shape around Europe to get to Italy.
It was not that sharp.
Oh, well, it wasn't sharp. It was just bendy. Big,
Our
bendy.
U-shape was sharper than Izzy's.
Like a wonky L.
Like, we actually could have gotten faster than Izzy.
I
if
see
I
Chris!
didn't lose more.
Boop,
If I
boop.
didn't lose more time taking the wrong turn elsewhere.
My truck is so broken. Roll over the line.
Aw.
Service. 36 grand.
Oof.
I'm on 20%, almost 20% damage.
Can
Oof.
I sleep here?
Uh-huh. You can, yeah.
Or where?
If you go behind me.
Spin. Spin. Ha! Big enough? Yeah, stop the engine and sleep. How much money can I make just sleeping? 290k, so that's like, yeah, at least 250. Hey, even with the
Jesus.
hell yeah, I'm the best trucker.
Something tells me
I think he said
Ancona is not
36,
very.
not 26. All right. It's pretty cool. That truck you've got. It's weird looking.
Do you think for legal reasons the real ones will give like a taxable rear mirrors to be road legal in the first few years after
Ow.
the regulations come in place?
Yeah, that's weird. No mirror. Weird.
Hey,
Weird.
look at the side mirrors,
Yeah, I am.
the little sticks.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
So the weirdest part is you have like a portrait sort of. I suppose it kind of just looks like a really big smartphone, just on the A pillar,
Yeah.
and it essentially is split into two, just like the standard side mirrors of trucks. So you have like the more sort of fisheye one at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and then one at top.
That's crazy talk.
There's also an extra one added on for the front mirror, so you can see how close you are to something in front of you.
Mm.
So there's that one somewhere.
You must have crashed it off. No, this is the new truck. Anyway, I have to go.
It's very
Now
nice.
it's time to go.
Bike sex.
Yeah. We did good. And was fun. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. We are doing Minecraft tomorrow, I believe. Hopefully I will see some of you then. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. It was a good session. We made some money despite our flips, which is a good sign. And I should have enough for a nice Scania if I want one now. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.